There we go.
This is the vibe you want.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of loosey goosey today, isn't it?
Yeah, we're missing. We all miss Joe.
It's just so fucking much. I want to kill myself.
And we're all just a bit. Hey guys, how's everyone doing?
Get that away.
How was Oh no. Recap. What happened last time, lads? You don't have the professionally written recap this time. What happened?
I know what happened.
I can do some of it. Most of it, I hope.
One day.
Oh, Joe's gone.
Joe's dead.
He's not found.
Honestly, if we had more, if I would have thought about it, I would have done thorough for Joe not found, rather than just not found.
You could write it in real quick.
Really?
While I do most of the recap. You just write it in like Joe.
Okay, continue. Go ahead, do the recap.
What happened?
Right, we started off with everyone being corralled out of the library. And then us devising is a strong word, but we tried to sneak in.
But
Husker did so successfully by flying up out of the guard's reach. Gregor took the initiative down floor plan with Thal and Thal. He did well, Thal did not, so he fell over, causing a lot of ruckus and just attracting the guard's attention. Meanwhile, Thal was forced to stay outside, and Gregor decided to use that cleverly to make his way inside unnoticed. As they came in, we went back to the discussion that Briar was having with Albert, the librarian. Where she was still like, hey, can you get me to the owl? And Albert was like, no. But back and forth about that. And then she was like, alright, well, can I see your big expensive books then? She's like, I have a letter from the Queen. Not on me, though.
Yeah, really good bet.
I bet her she did have it on her. And voila, she made her way in.
Saw some fancy books.
She did. She even touched one. Had a fucking moment.
Should have done that.
And now I think you're connected to the book or something? Lime green text showed up.
Touch everything that you ever come
You
across in
stop
D&D. That's the only
touching
rule.
things?
No.
Can you please
No.
stop touching?
Touch everything.
I will.
Stop it.
Consider how much plot is happening because of her, though.
Yeah, exposition by way of touching. Just
Yeah, it's the only way. Just only touching.
Anyway, after that whole debacle, everyone made their way outside. Some through sneaky methods, some through just walking out. And once we were outside, boom, another rift appeared, summoning demons.
Fucking rude.
Fucking rift. Exposition through way of rift.
Some civilians were caught in the crossfire, and sadly we lost 2 of them.
Right.
So the rest managed to get away. Mostly unscathed. Mostly.
Yeah.
After that, we kind of found out that Briar was the anchor for these demons, and they were focusing their invasions on her, pretty much.
Or at least we're assuming so.
Yeah, you're assuming that.
No, we found out that. That's facts.
pretty fucking certain. Don't play that. Oh, you're not sure.
I mean, we're not, because
Pretty goddamn sure.
technically, right, all of these portals were opening before we came to town as well.
But never inside.
They literally followed your fingers like puppy dogs, okay? You were like, ooh, alright.
Maybe I've just got King Devil goo on my fingers. or
You have
something.
no proof.
Got the alpha goo on my hand.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
say that.
That's
baby.
nasty.
I won't ever.
Alpha
That's
goo.
nasty anyway.
Are you trying to just like edge it tomorrow? Is that what that is?
There we
And
go.
alpha goo?
Oh god. So, head guard in charge of the demon invasions came along. Husker and Gregor kinda chastised him for not doing his job,
But yeah,
despite it being stretched very thin.
fuck him. I don't give a shit about his excuses. He sucks at his job.
Alright, you try running a whole ass 50-mile wide city then.
Get paid to do that. He does. Figure it out.
We also discussed what to do with the anchor, aka the hand.
You think
Remember which one
the
it was.
anchor.
I
Shut
know.
the fuck up. I'm cutting off your girlfriend's hand.
Let's go.
Do
I've
it.
Let's
connected,
go.
Josh. I've connected them.
Okay,
Gonna
okay.
have a hook.
Oh, that'd be
And-
sick.
But like one that I can detach and turn into different things. Like a grappling hook one.
Oh,
Prosthetics are
Briar.
prosthetics are available, like magical ones.
Yeah.
Dude,
Fuck
wait,
yeah, let's do that.
speaking of, our final plan was kind of to head to the Onir gang in hopes of finding out if we could like regenerate your limb. But you know what? That is so much cooler. We could just go find the best artificer out there and just and get a new one on.
You know, let's just do it.
As long as it can
Because
move so I
money,
can cast my
but worth it.
Let's
spells.
just do it.
Yeah. So to open back up, you're in the middle of like this this sort of town square-ish area with this fountain in the middle. Most people have sort of like made their way away. The guard captain sort of walked off to go talk to a few of the few of the lower guards and haven't returned yet. Gregor is off healing some of the sick and wounded. Around a little bit further away, there's sort of like a small like little camp area, not like actually a camp, but like the few people set up like like sort of like a makeshift like triage tent kind of thing, where Gregor was like sat down playing like a subtle music to them, which you guys
Oh.
recognize as Song of Rest, to aid their healing.
That's sweet.
And the world around you is eerily quiet right now. The only thing playing, no birds chirping, no city sounds, just Gregor's music. But you guys all exist there.
I'm not on good terms with either of the other two here present, so I'm just gonna accuse myself.
I'm gonna like quietly like start whispering to myself to see if I can hear my own voice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just like.
What's everyone's passive perception again?
16.
16.
15.
15.
It's loading 12.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
You guys don't notice anything right now, but yeah, no. Apart from like even, I'm gonna say even Thal recognizes the fact that there's no sound apart from the music, which is just this gentle like, reassuring, calm, strumming of like a lute.
Can I see birds and things around? Like, can I see things that would be making sound?
So you like look up and you look around.
Yeah.
As you look up and you look around, you don't see birds. What you do see seems like a very faint glyph in the sky, like very faint.
I'm gonna just stare directly at it so that the other two notice.
You immediately spot that Husker with your passive perception. As soon as she looks up, you look up and immediately see it. It takes you a little while, Thal, like because even though she's looking at it, the sky's a big empty place and it's very faint. But you eventually do manage to see it, and
There's
as
so many
you
clouds.
as you look up of it, it seems to get darker and larger and becomes a lot more prominent. And you recognize it as the symbol that you found on that. I think it was a coin, like a purse, like a bag. The
Yeah,
one of
that-
all the different arcane symbols layered on top of each other.
Way back in the building, in the first episode.
I remember a box we couldn't open.
It may be the box.
Still got that
No,
fucking
it,
box.
it was inside a bag. We found that and like something else.
Oh yeah, it was like a little pin. It was like a little metal object. Husker found it.
Yeah. And I still have that unopenable box that we can come back to at some point.
I mean, it's just it's
The
not.
heck it
It's not.
open.
I called it a box because it is a box. There's something inside of it, but it's more just like a wooden cube. There is no like ceiling. There's no like place where like
There's
two
no
parts have been
hinge.
put together. It's just it looks like it's been like carved out of a single piece of
Cube.
wood.
Cube.
A cube.
Just start cutting
We
it.
still
in half.
smash it open. We didn't try to do that.
Yeah, we didn't.
But yeah, that glyph seems to slowly be turning, and as it turns, it gets bigger and darker. Directly above the fountain, actually.
Hey, you know what that is?
I'm gonna look at my hand to see if it's connected.
Nothing is with your hand is happening right now. If anything, your hand actually seems to be, rather than this like onyx black, seems to be like sort of like a grey green color instead. Like not like
Green.
forest green, like grey, like a pearlescent green, like a stone.
Oh dear, I'm turning to stone.
Oh no.
God, oh no.
Oh, beans.
Oh drat.
Oh, beans.
Oh, beans. Darn.
Do I know what that is? Do I know what if?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh dear. 22.
It's recognizable.
Oh, it's recognizable.
You can't quite put your finger on it, but you've seen that symbol before, and it's not just when you saw it when Husker found it. You've seen it somewhere else before.
Okay. And it's not just like I've seen all the different schools of magic.
No, I mean that as well. Husker, actually roll me a wisdom saving throw as well for you.
Right.
Or actually, yours can be an intelligence check instead.
An intelligence check.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not very.
Not very.
Not very.
And Dave, actually go ahead and do one as well.
13.
Okay, what's that?
Intelligence. 15, did you say?
13.
13. Yeah, you feel like you've like maybe seen it before, but you don't know if that's just because of like you found the little metal object or not. You can't quite place it anywhere else. What's up, Dave?
I got 12.
No fucking
Wow.
idea. Absolutely no recollection of this glyph.
Empty head.
But as it starts to turn, as it's up there, it starts to turn faster and faster, getting larger and larger until it's about the size of the large circle around the fountain, and all of a sudden you feel a great pulse. I need you all to make strength saving throws.
Fuck.
Not this again.
We don't conveniently happen to sleep during this somehow. do
No.
we?
Oh shit, that's not good.
12.
Finally.
Strength.
This is Dave's literal strength. As a
17.
character.
17, nice.
Big 22.
Okay, you get knocked to the ground as this pulse hits you. The other two, it hits you, and you feel like all of this happens to all of you, by the way. But the two that sort of you feel like some sort of like vitality leave you, like energy just leaves you for a moment before it comes back. Again, it comes back to you as well, but you got knocked to the ground as well. But I need you all to make wisdom saving throws as well.
Damn, god damn it.
15.
15, okay, good to know.
It's going down.
19.
9, oh, close.
Close?
18.
18.
18, okay. All of you, as you're stood there, you look up at the sky as these twisting dark clouds of smoke erupt from the glyph in the middle, billowing in black and grey and this forest green, just waving through it all, like weaving as this entire 60-foot dome around you forms, and all of your visions go black.
See, this wouldn't have happened if Joe was here.
Yeah, true.
It would have prevented this.
And what feels like a second later, you all awaken again. But all you see around you is the same area, but covered in this dome of smoke. But
Son of a
the
bitch.
rest of you aren't there. It's only you alone, just stood in the middle of this large open space. And then all of a sudden, forming from the smoke around you, walks out two figures, made up of similar smoke from the one that was that they came from. As they walk towards this large center circle carved into the ground, and they look at you, and then look at each other. It's kind of hard to tell because they're just like wisps of smoke, but they turn. And I need you to all roll me initiative.
Fuck.
What?
Need to clear the initiative tracker.
Let me do that. And just fuck, the things
the
are fucked up.
cameras.
The cameras are
Oh,
fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
you've
no.
gone and done
Oh,
it.
you fucked it.
I fucked it.
Oh, you've gone and done it. In it.
Um,
Oh, gotta get my hammer in the shot.
Oh my god.
Hammer.
Hey, Neutral Party.
Hey, Neutral Party. There we go.
All maps are provided by Neutral
Yeah,
Party.
all maps have been provided by Neutral Party on Patreon.
I like Dave just peeking out of Thal's corner.
You do all get a long rest though.
Oh,
We
just
do?
like that.
Yeah, you all are under the effects of long rest for the case of this for this exact situation. Let's
Oh, I emerge.
let me fix these cameras. Let me
I'm
you know what? Let me
so
first do the turn tracker so you guys can roll initiative.
Don't you dare fix this camera.
What are you
roll
doing up there?
turns. Roll turns.
This is
There you
me.
go. Have fun.
Gregor over here too.
I'm Husker. Oh my god, Gregor's here.
Hey!
Oh, he's also over there.
Oh god, there's so many of him. Oh my god. Oh my, they might kiss.
Huh?
Oh,
A meeting of the Gregors.
We kissed in Gregor's camp.
What if? No, did you clear it? You did.
yeah, fucking Gregor,
Too busy
fucking
kissing in
everything up.
Gregor's camp.
Joe is the glue that holds this operation together.
So we got a long rest, you said?
Yeah, you're under the effects of a long rest.
Okay.
In terms
That's
of
So
like
we get the health and we get the...
Big answer.
within this exact situation that you are in right now, and I will let you know when that changes. You are under the you have the effects of long rest.
Would you like us to keep track of what we had before?
Nah, it's not that big of a
Okay.
deal.
Good, because I already changed it.
I was trying to be vague about it, and then I realized I don't really fucking care anyway.
Full up, baby.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't put my token down.
Oh,
Your token's already on there.
Yeah, your token's there.
Oh, well,
I kept everyone's tokens and put you where you would be.
yeah, I didn't.
Dave is not ready.
You know who's not ready?
You.
Husker is not on this screen at all. There we go. There he
He is
be.
Thal.
Yeah, I didn't select the token. You wild goober.
One wild goober.
There he is. That's a good
It's
initiative roll.
There's the boy. I'm just gonna turn Gregor's camera off for this one
That's fair.
because I don't want to
You
set up the 404 not
dead.
found again.
Hmm.
You put the
That's
frame back.
funny though.
Nah,
It was a
he's
good
gone.
move.
I'm just.
He's gone. You're just alone.
Hey, what are you doing all the way over the corner there? Get up.
Oh,
Get over here.
Yeah, you're alone.
no, I feel a bit. I'm just feeling lonely today. That's all.
Come on over. We're here.
Oh god. Oh god, I fucked things up. Guys, help. There we go. Okay. Is that right? That's not right. That needs to be. Look at that. Look at me go.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
So you guys all awaken in this area surrounded by billowing smoke. 60 feet dome around you, so 60 feet in every direction emanating from the fountain, including upwards. With these wispy, smoky figures that seem to be forming into more solid mass until they are reminiscent of your friends, your compatriots, but made of this wispy smoke, and they seem to be making hostile action towards each other, including
Each
you.
other.
We all fighting.
They all seem to be.
Wait.
They seem to like want to run towards you, but not be able to quite yet. Until now, when the initiative starts.
How come Husker gets 2 rolls?
Husker doesn't get 2 rolls. He gets an initiative of 14. 'Cause that was his first
Damn it.
roll.
I was okay. Fine.
So Briar, you go
Cheated.
first. You bitch.
Bitch.
You're the kind of person to fucking tell the teacher that somebody changed their answer during like a maths test.
I did my homework. I don't know about anyone else.
Mister, you didn't ask for the homework today?
All right. So what? We can't see each other.
Yeah, we see.
You see, like, basically, just to make it easier, you see, like, misty, smoky versions of each other, but not the actual people.
No, this is we're
Positions that the others
no.
In this position, yes.
If we go to fight each other, we're absolutely gonna actually be hitting each other. You fight the smoke version of Husker, you're gonna hit Husker.
And as you guys are about to start fighting, just as a side note, I actually need to ask you a question. So I'm going to mute the microphone because it's just for you, not for the stream either, okay?
What do you want for dinner? Oh my god, is this the proposal?
I think it might be.
Oh my god. How do you think it's going? Oh my god.
I think she said yes, dude.
No, I think that was a no.
Very enthusiastic no. Like, no, fucking never.
Okay. She said no. She said fuck you.
That sucks. Sorry, bro.
It's okay. I'll try again next week.
Yeah. Well,
Every session, I get proposals.
Every week
Attrition.
from now on.
Let us know when it works.
I mean, you'll be there. We only
That's
play
right.
D&D with you, Dave.
I don't know, I might have a doctor's appointment. Some shit came up. I might miss the proposal.
Oh my god, the
That
one
works.
session where I actually say yes, you're not there, that would be heartbreaking.
Okay, so as you're about to start fighting,
Already crying.
floating from above out of the smoke, like sort of descending as they turn, is this 6 foot tall tiefling woman with grey skin, with like blacky blue tips on her horns, and like this face paint of like this deep blue. Sort of descends and looks down at you guys and goes, "Oh, greetings. I would like to offer you all something of mine. Whoever wins gets a boon. There is no strings attached. There's no wrong. There's no bad to come from this. I am simply interested in seeing the strongest of you all. And that is all. I wish you all luck. Remember, though,
Wait.
the ground isn't. The ground can also be a enemy. In this case,
Hey, wait 1 second. Let's clarify something. You just put us here and expect us to fight each other?
so to everyone but Thal, you guys see this like shadowy figure just screeching, like this like abyssal screech up towards the woman in the middle.
so we can't understand each other.
No, apart from vague form, there's nothing to link each other to that person, to that creature.
Oof.
She just turns to you, Thal, and goes, I don't mean for you to do anything. If you do not wish to fight, then I hope you don't mind being torn to pieces by the demons of shadow that you're about to face. Any more questions?
What are the rules of the boon?
Again, Thal, to everyone but Husker, it's just a screech. There are no rules. It's fight to the death.
What can I redeem if I win?
You get a boon.
Anything I desire?
To a point, we could discuss that. I am not all powerful. I'm just a strong mage. I cannot give you anything, but I can give you power.
It's a start.
No one's gonna die for this, right?
Why do you care about demons? You've killed many of them already.
I just sworn I saw someone I cared very much about right over there just before.
Perhaps.
Don't worry about it, dog.
And then she turns to the whichever one of the other shadow demon, the one that hasn't talked yet, and turns to you and goes, "Do you have anything to ask?" No. Just disappears. And you guys get started. It's your turn.
I'm gonna immediately cast Mage Armor on myself,
Okay.
which I need desperately. I think that gives me like a 15. It's 13 plus Dex mod, so yeah, I have 15 AC now. I'll write that somewhere for my memory.
Mhm.
And bonus action, I'm gonna cast my Shadow Blade out which fits quite well.
Yep. That actually does fit really well. You guys all see this demon just throws out their hand and just a long blade of the same smoke just evaporates out of it. Less of a blade, more of just an extension of their arm.
But I'll stay still for now.
Okay. Husker. Fuck him up, Husker. Go get him.
Yeah, he plans to. Seeing that demon presumably conjure a weapon, I'm going to cast Tidal Wave in their direction.
Cool.
Actually, what? Give me the pointer. Where's the pointer? What's my range here? That's 13. Make a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save. I'm not good at those. 16?
Just to be safe, I'll move here, so I'm definitely within range.
Okay.
16, you say?
Yeah.
What is my spell save DC? I might have been it.
Your spell save DC is 8
It's
plus
8
proficiency,
plus proficiency plus, yeah.
wisdom for you. Wisdom modifier.
Crap,
It
yeah,
should
you
say-
save.
It should say in the spell page, right?
Yeah, it should say at the top of your spell page. So you save?
I save.
But that's half damage, right? Still for Tidal Wave.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, boy.
2d8.
But I love druids.
Yeah.
So how much damage is that?
14 points of damage, please.
Is that halved already?
That is half.
Okay.
That is pre-half.
Okay.
And you saved, right? So you're not knocked prone either.
No.
But as it flies out, it sort of just like settles and dissipates pretty quickly afterwards, and then vanishes. You're immediately dry again.
I'm dry again.
And I'm gonna hover 10 feet off the ground. Maybe
Just
it's
you.
some of my speed.
You kip up and hover up. You guys see this demon send out this wave of shadow that washes over you, and then just this dark swell of inky green smoke just flies up from below it, thrusting it up into the air.
Wings on
Wonder
me.
who's who.
That mage, that mage said that the ground is lava, so I'm getting off the ground.
Lucky you.
And just because I can, I'm gonna bonus action cast Shillelagh, just because.
Okay, and you wield your staff, this inky blackness coalescing around it, strengthening the wood. Okay, Thal, it's your turn.
You want to hear
Yo,
something
yo,
really funny?
sorry. Yo,
Mhm.
Last session we were level 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing 1 attack on that demon per round,
Mhm.
if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
oh my god. No, my god.
I just realized now I have 2, and I'm
Yeah,
so
you
pissed
have-
at myself.
You have extra attack. Go fuck up that demon.
You can only reach me as well.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm so fucked.
I ain't gonna lie, Thal has wondered what it would be like in a fight between him and this. Who would win?
Jesus,
I feel like
really?
it's unfair when there's a druid attacking me at the same time.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Your brother comes to kick your ass.
What else am I meant to do? Walk over and mission step into the air? Fuck.
Yes. Throw something at me. I don't know. Figure it out.
I'm sorry.
There was no chance for me.
Go ahead, Dave.
I feel bad doing this. I really do.
No,
Do
no,
it.
no. It's demons.
But also follow-up question, does this count as a feat?
No, not for smite. It doesn't.
This guy.
Which
Are
could
you with the Helgu?
no, but which could
Okay.
technically tip you off to something if you wanted to like debate. If you wanted to be difficult about it, I mean, you wouldn't know until you smoted.
Smoked.
But you'd have to throw a smite out first, and then you would know that it doesn't count as a fiend.
Well, I'm going to do so. curiosity or not, that is a demon standing right there. So, I will swing once. I will swing twice. Yikes.
I may still live.
That means you can't smite either, because you missed.
Yeah, I thought so. It's too late to say.
Yeah,
I'm
for the
casting
first
smite on
one.
the first one. I thought so. I was
Unfortunately.
hoping for a crit.
Oh, that'd have been
That's on me.
sad. That'd have been really fucking sad for you. I don't know. Dave, roll me a D100.
A D100, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
59.
59.
Was that 59 damage? I died instantly.
Oh no! As you bring out the mace towards this creature and you just fully miss, you actually stumble into them. But rather than hitting the creature, you just sort of like stumble into them for a few seconds, and your face gets implanted in this just dark space filled with these small pinpricks of light. And you're actually under the effects of the Bane spell for the rest of the encounter.
What does that do again?
That
good.
every time you roll, I believe it's an attack roll and a saving throw, you take a D4 off of it.
Oh shit.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, which is for the rest of the encounter. You subtract the target must roll a D4 and subtract that from their roll.
Alright, let me put a snail on. I'll remember that.
Okay, is it your
What's
turn?
snail mean?
That is my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D4 for the top of the round. A 4, nice. As you guys are all stood there fighting, you see the fountain in the middle darken and the water turns a deep red as it just flows out from the fountain. And I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw,
I'm 10 feet off the ground.
including you.
Fuck you.
15?
You failed. Why'd you roll twice?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, I shouldn't physically roll. Okay.
Hey, yo, 20s though.
Dave, you need to roll a d4 and take it off because it's a saving throw.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't actually fail because you rolled a 15. But you know, it doesn't actually matter because you would have to reduce it by at least 1, so you would fail. You all take
I'm dead.
only 3 points of necrotic damage as this like deep red blood spatters outwards, burning at your skin as it touches. Yeah, so that's top of the round. Briar.
I wish I had any way of healing myself. but I
Briar,
don't
run
know.
away. Briar, run.
I can't
Run,
run
run.
because he'll get an
Run where?
opportunity attack on me.
Disengage. Misty step.
I don't
Teleport.
have Misty Step.
Cry.
I'll cry.
That's not a bad idea.
um.
That might work.
Okay. This one guy's closer to me and is more of a threat to me at the moment than the one flying up in the air. Even though the one flying up in the air did more damage, so
Square up.
I'm gonna drop my sword. Fuck the sword.
Oh, fuck that sword.
I'm gonna turn around.
Shit sword.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please, Dave.
Ooh. Catcher's natural 20.
Fucking is.
Minus a d4 though. I don't know if that will matter though.
You
'Cause
know,
the
I
lowest
still
it can
rolled it.
the lowest it can be is 18. So
Still
seven-
rolled, that's what matters.
Yeah. So 19. Catch this
Oh, but,
natural.
like,
I can't believe we
Babe
just fucking said that. Catch this natural 20.
Pointed into the outfield.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Watch this, but it
Nothing happens
actually
at
works.
all. That sucks.
Rip me.
Nothing happens. Oh Jesus. Oh,
I'm so
Jesus.
sorry.
Is that your
That's
whole
it.
turn? You don't
That's-
like even try to run?
Oh.
I can try to run, yeah, sure, why not?
If you're gonna die anyway, you might as well like fucking risk it.
Execute Briar.
I'm gonna attempt to run up here. We'll
Okay,
see.
you got an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Thal.
Can I pour a smite into an attack of opportunity?
When you
I
make
think
a-
it has to be an action.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it's gonna be
probably.
on your turn. Just for now.
Okay.
For
That's fair.
minus
That's
d4.
fair. You're right.
Does an
11?
11 hit?
The minus d4 wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh, okay. So you swing
yeah,
out to hit, and you sort of like hit off this shimmering, the shimmering effect around the smoke.
Stop! Stop it! There's another person to fight.
Well, you're already hurt, and I'm hedging my bets, so sorry.
Bird of prey hit us.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, Husker.
I assume I have a clear line of sight. The fountain can't be that tall.
How tall? How high are you?
10 feet?
You have enough of a line of sight, but it is a bit obscured. So like if it's a to hit attack, I'm gonna give her a quarter cover, or half cover, or whatever the lowest one is.
I'll just move there.
Yeah, you could just move also.
I'll just move. I'm gonna fly here.
Yeah, that's pretty straight now.
I'm pretty straight now. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Pop, I'm so sorry, babe. You're getting fucked.
16 to hit?
To 16
I'm
hit.
gonna shield it.
Shield.
For
Okay.
this round.
Ah.
So as you throw it out, it's about to hit, and then this thing just turns around and envelops itself in this cloud of smoke, and it just hits off of it. I think it does like an area of effect afterwards, right?
Yeah, it does still explode, so we'll make a deck save. Watch out.
20.
Damn. Alright, bitch.
Very
Dodge,
nice.
dodge my eyes.
I'm running on empty here.
Yeah, why are you doing the star power?
I'm in like panic mode.
That's what your panic mode sounds like?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just saying you only get star power if you're near the end of the line.
Thal.
True.
Thal was talking.
Thal is talking. So there's a bit of a recap for what's happening right now. Briar's getting absolutely decimated.
Yep. They both decided I was the target.
But I've got a twist coming this round.
Oh, plot twist.
Let's see.
Let me read real quick.
He's gonna take us both out in one go.
Just gonna fucking. It's called Divine Nuke.
Yeah.
He's gonna drop it on you guys. Everyone but you is vulnerable to this damage.
Mhm.
Take 15 D100
Of
damage.
course, yeah. At level 5. Wow, Thal's unstoppable.
Imagine a level 20 version of that. Upcast that. You could take
You
out.
know what
a
I'm gonna do?
caress.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on your ass, Husker.
Oh.
What, me?
I'm gonna Moonbeam your ass.
Wait. I'm pretty sure that does something fun as well.
Only if
Yeah.
he's like shapeshifted.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
If they are a shape changer, then they have disadvantage, and he is a shape changer.
Oh yes,
You
you're
son
right.
of
You're
a
right.
bitch. Asshole. Dude.
So you have
After-
disadvantage on the saving
You
throw.
apologize. Okay.
I'm
What kind of
gonna
saving
need to make
throw?
a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
You know what, here, they're constitution saves. Natural 20s.
Constitution.
Are you okay over
I'm
there?
salty about it.
14.
Apparently my spell save DC is 15.
Then it
Yeah,
fails.
What happened to me?
Let's see. Does this pop out? Wait. That pops out damage. That is shite.
That damage was really bad.
That's such sad damage.
Let me
Much
check what's
damage.
going on here.
This is
It's
2d10.
actually Yeah, it's just sad.
6.
It's a
Yeah, you just rolled
Hey.
bad damage,
4
Dave.
and a 2.
You just rolled, yeah.
Mm.
It does stay around though. It's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Stop
You got the
concentrating.
Moonbeam on you.
Stop concentrating.
Okay.
Stop
So
it. Stop it.
so as you're stood there, you're like flying, Husker, and all of a sudden this beam of pure light, actually surprisingly on this one, just fires down from the heavens, like vroom, just washes over you, ripping your feathers and burning them all over.
Ouchie.
Okay. Is it your turn, Thal?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Top of the round, I need somebody can roll me a D100, D4. Sorry, no, a D4.
4.
Husker, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
4. 3.
3.
3. Yes.
Okay, I need everyone to roll me a d20.
Ooh.
19.
7.
19, 7.
11.
Choose a creature that you can see within range.
Mr. Flyy Boy that won't get off my ass.
Mr. Flyboy, as you're flying there, you're getting washed over by this light, and as it fades a slight bit, you see this lash of red crimson blood fly out of we'll just say out of Briar, just to make it easier, out of the shadowy figure that is represented by Briar, and it flies towards you, stabbing into you for 1d6 damage. For 3 damage.
Trick shot.
This isn't fair. Now it's happening to me. It's not.
Oh
fair.
no, I changed it so it's 2d6. So 9 points of damage. I changed it last minute.
Trick shot.
That's not good.
The sickest no scope.
Not funny now that it's happening to me. Now it's real.
Briar, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying again on Standy Boy that came over and caused me some hassle. I'm gonna do the same thing, so I need another Constitution save. Please don't do a natural 20.
Catch this. Natural 18.
It was close!
Close.
It was
Very
close.
Nothing happened.
Dave, you don't just get to call out your rolls, okay? That isn't... You don't just get to say what number you want. That isn't allowed.
He does.
The game agrees.
It's what he does.
Clearly.
I cast my Shadow Blade again.
You should have played reforms in your hand from the ground.
It's the only bonus action I had.
That's tragic. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Husker.
Tragic.
I want to save that.
Wait. It's a save. You have to take 4 off it.
Oh, yeah. Would that work? Could that matter?
It could if it's a 4. Wait, no. If he makes it, he still succeeds, doesn't he?
If he is on the number, yeah.
Fuck. That's so upsetting.
That's tragic.
Because a 15 is my
Wait,
spell
so-
save.
It wouldn't even matter.
No.
No, right, so wait, 8 plus... What's your proficiency mod?
2, 3,
3. So 11 plus... What's your...
4.
4?
So 15.
That's tragic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Wow. That hurts. I even rolled max on it too, so
Yeah.
I match.
Okay.
The same players do.
It's not.
Also, you start your turn in the moonbeam, so you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's that thing?
Yeah, if he enters or starts his turn in the moonbeam.
No.
He's the moonbeam.
Moonbeam is sick.
So it's another
Moonbeam.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I did it with disadvantage, which I should do. Yeah.
Yeah. So you fail.
Oh no.
No.
Alright. 10 radiant.
Fuck. Okay. Well. Wieners.
Wiener.
Oh, wieners. Okay, I'm gonna pull a special move.
He's
My
gonna
special
fastball.
move.
I'm gonna. this might be the dumbest shit. But I'm gonna cast Feign Death on myself. I'm gonna play dead.
Okay,
I'm
you
not
cast
winning.
you cast Feign Death and you fall like this smoke like sort of like twists and falls to the ground in like just like a puddle of smoke on the ground inside the moonbeam. Cool.
Pretending that killed me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's a good play.
It's a play.
Isn't there like a thing where you have to be woken by someone else for feign?
No, Feign Death. You
It has
go.
a duration.
It has a duration, but there's literally nothing anyone can do to wake you up from it. For the duration spell, or until you use an action to touch a creature and dismiss a spell, but he can't touch himself to dismiss it because
He's
because he
out,
can't do anything. So it can't be dispelled. So he's just like this for an hour.
Committed to
It's just like
The,
this.
the target
You're gonna
appears.
kill me.
The target appears dead to all outward inspection and spells used to determine its status. The target is blinded, incapacitated, and its speed drops to 0. The target is resistant to all damage except psychic. And if the target is diseased or poisoned when you cast a spell, or becomes diseased or poisoned under the spell's effect, the disease and poison have no effect until the spell ends. So as Husker does that, a crackle of green lightning fires out, and you hear the voice go, "That's one down."
I have a question.
No fucking way that works in your favor.
Yeah.
She's not doing that.
I have a question.
Yeah?
For Moonbeam, it says when he starts his turn in it.
Yeah.
Even if he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's gonna take half damage from Moonbeam for the rest of the combat until it goes away.
Okay.
That's not good. That's
Okay.
not good. Unless, well, it's a concentration, isn't
Unless he decides
Unless
to
he
move
changes
it.
yeah. Which he could.
Which
and
he could
should
very
probably.
well do because he doesn't know you're dead. And he doesn't know you're faking being dead.
Well, that's a good point. Why would he keep his moonbeam up?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
dead.
That's exactly what my thought was.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Makes
you're
sense.
dead, you're gone. I don't need it on you. Also, damn, Husker's shadow went down easy.
Is that your turn though, Husker? Yeah?
Quite bad. I could see the I could see the writing on the wall.
Thal.
Alright, that's one down, as the lady says. It is an action to move my beam.
I
How far
don't.
can I move it?
I think it's 60 feet.
60 feet. 60
Yeah,
feet in
so
any
to
direction.
me is easy. Yeah,
Rip you.
yeah I know.
I will do so.
Unless for some reason I get really fucking lucky. Can I shield against?
No,
Moonbeam?
it's a no,
it's
cause it's a roll.
Yeah.
No.
It's a save. But I'm gonna do that, so the moonbeam is focused on her now.
Which is a
Okay.
And I'm
save.
Yeah.
I'm not a shape changer.
You are not.
Oh yeah, when you enter the spells area for the first time.
You sure do love disguise self though.
I know I do.
When a
You're a
creature
shape
enters the
changer in
spell's
ways.
area for the first time. Yeah.
How much do I take? Do I die outright?
You might. Ooh,
14. Are you down?
Really?
Wow, that was another crackle of lightning, and we have a winner. As the tiefling person appears, because unfortunately it says in Feigned Death that you to all spells you appear to be dead. So for all she
Yep.
knows you're dead, so she just thinks you
Yep.
were murked.
Mhm.
She slowly descends from the sky towards that Thal. Well, you did quite well. That was 2 in 6 seconds. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Double kill.
She puts out her hand towards you.
I like for a handshake.
Yeah, well, more so like, you know, like how a woman does, where it's like rather than being sideways, it's sort of like this. For you to take her hand.
Right, I'll do so.
Or not touch.
You do
Touch
so.
everything.
As she looks in your eyes, you lock eyes and you are paralyzed for a moment. Not, you can actually move. It's like this so striking that you just can't really function. And what do you want?
You know about that curse she has?
Who?
I think it's that shadow. That one over there. Briar.
Right.
Can you remove that without chopping off a hand? Killing
No.
her.
Unfortunately, that is beyond me.
Well, then I'd like to be able to keep her alive better. And that's an extension to the rest of the team. Even him.
So what are you asking? I need a word.
I wasn't prepared for this. You have like a selection?
What is the
Dictionary.
Menu?
what is the first word that comes to mind? What would aid
Don't
you
overthink this.
in protecting them?
aid me in protecting them.
Dear, this is no monkey paw, just pick a word.
Don't overthink this.
Shield?
Shield it is. And she fades from view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say strength.
I thought you were going to say
No.
power.
Or power.
Shield is good.
Shield's not bad though.
Yeah.
Okay. And she
I can
fades
get my
from
strength
view.
later.
Like a drop in a lake. Her body ripples and just dissipates, and the smoke thins out and clears. The sun shines back down. The people re-emerge, but Gregor's not there right now. As the people reform, the music's still playing, but Gregor isn't there. Instead, in his place is just a bard that you've never met before, never really seen. And the world seems populated again. You can hear the birds chirping, the sounds of the city going. And your friends all stood next to each other, not in the exact arrangement that you are there, but just stood next to each other. Although Husker is lay on the ground,
Yeah, I was about to say you're real life.
unconscious.
Okay. Husker's dead.
You're not though,
I'm up. Cool.
because you were only unconscious. Husker was dead for all intents and purposes.
Anybody care?
I go over to Briar real quick and hold out a hand. Good fight.
I squint my eyes at him. No, it fucking wasn't.
Look, you had some battle arc, that was all.
You did well, but fuck me.
If we had a rematch, for sure you'd get me down easily.
I gotta weaken your constitution. I gotta get you addicted to alcohol or something.
Jesus.
I look
You're not
over
doing
at
all my paladin training.
dude, Husker on the ground. Can you do anything about that?
Just to pause for one quick second, Dave, when you thought of the word, when Thal thought of the word shield, did he think of like a physical object, or did he think of like a more like a shield that his sister does, like symbolism of like being a shield?
Physical.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Can you help him?
Alright, come on, Husker. Get up
Nope.
now. There's a
I'm
good fight.
dead. I'm dead.
I hold out my hand to him, and he does not move.
He does not move.
No,
Not
I
just
can't.
does he not move, his eyes are just like white, and his like feathers have lost all, like pretty much they're all like a muted version of the yellow, and like it's gone grey rather than black.
Yeah, I'm not breathing.
His like orange talons. What color are your talons? Like the skin parts.
Maybe.
They're gonna more muted color regardless.
Yeah. Let's look at the goldfinch.
Alright, that was a good joke, but come on now. We gotta get moving.
No
You're gonna
fucking
bury
reaction.
me. This is one of those things where I'm like halfway being lowered into the grave. Bust up a couple.
It's really funny as well because even if you were unconscious, you still couldn't respond to him.
Yeah.
Like even if you just knocked the fuck out.
I know. Yeah, he really is just trying to, hey, get up.
Wait,
Like, you're a healer.
I shake him real quick.
And I've sustained him.
I'm
to
just
see
dead.
what
You killed
happens.
me, man.
Sustain.
Oh
That's-
dear lord.
That's the one I did on Thal before, where I helped give them a death saving throw.
Sure.
Does that go through?
Well, you send a death saving, a successful death saving throw to him, and he does not require it. Is the easiest way to say it. It is not useful to him. It's really surprising how similar somebody who's alive and someone who's dead is, huh?
I just kind of go, oh, and then just walk a little bit away and start looking over.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, then grab your strength, and I put cure wounds into him.
He does not require. Oh, I mean, you can benefit from a cure wounds.
Really?
Yeah, because you're still alive. Like, how much do you heal him?
12,
That's true.
jeez.
12. You
Max.
regain 12 hit points. You're still.
Believe it or not, I'm worried.
You're
worried
still
about the
dead.
guard.
Though.
Still dead.
You're still dead. You pump in 12 points of cure wounds and it connects, and you feel like you go to feel his pulse. There's no pulse, but the magic seems to be taken. It's literally something you've never encountered before.
Can you just carry me around like weekend and continue with the adventure?
Can I talk to this random bard that's just appeared with us as well? Just be like, who are you?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
I'll come back to that, but I'm just asking.
Who are you?
Who the fuck
Who
are you?
What happened?
It's a weird magic, isn't it? You're not actually dead, right? Look, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. I didn't. Come on.
It's like I'm your little brother and you hit me too hard. And now.
It fucking feels like it. You're dead.
Yeah, no, again, to all intents and purposes, regardless of what you roll or do for magic spells, he is dead.
I'm dead. Sorry. You killed me.
Okay, so the cure wounds went through.
It went through though, yes.
But nothing happened. Can I like?
Roll. I
Can I
mean,
make the gears in my head?
roll
Make, like,
intelligence
necrotic or something?
check. I do know that feign death is like a divine spell, so it is possible that you could have heard of it. Roll like an intelligence check.
Let's see what it is. It's necromancy.
It is
I have no clue.
divine
Oh my
caster
God.
spell, so I would have no idea.
You can though because of your unique history.
My unique
It's a
history.
wizard spell.
Oh, is that a wizard spell as well?
I thought it was
It's
a
a wizard
divine
spell.
caster. Oh, never mind.
I all I know is that clerics get it. That's why I say it was
Yeah.
a divine spell.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Bards, clerics, druids, and wizards.
Wait a
10.
second.
10.
History.
I'm just looking at my corpse.
No, neither of you have heard of this spell before.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, what did you roll, Dave? Just to make this fucking easier.
5.
5. You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'll give it to you just to like because I don't think Husker particularly wants to be dead for the next hour.
That is hilarious.
so-
I want
so-
them to pick me up and parade me through the town.
It wouldn't benefit
Into the
anyone by
clerics,
doing it. So you spend a few minutes and you like you like clarify. You're like so you did heal him and it did go for stuff like that. You've heard of magic that can make you look dead,
Yeah.
but that's about it. You can take that where you will.
I mean, I know that there is magic to make you look dead. Maybe he used that. You did heal him.
You know what?
Right?
Yes, I did. I know I did, and it went through. I felt it.
So he must have something to heal. So he must not be. I mean, his soul's still in there. I don't know how this works. You're the religious one.
You can see his soul in there.
I can't see his soul, but I imagine that's what you can heal, right? I don't know how any of your magic works.
I just asked God, and they help.
But like, so
Look.
wait, but you can't heal a corpse.
No, you know what? We were going there anyway. I bet you the Oni or Elf would know something.
Oh,
I never got
maybe.
their name.
Can you carry him?
Of course I can. What?
Turn to look at the random bard.
Do you want to go on and talk to him?
Yeah, who are you?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Was I not supposed to be here?
What do you mean?
Just you came over to me and went, who are you very aggressively?
Well, I'm just asking who you are. It wasn't meant to be aggressive.
No, of course.
Sorry.
My name's fuck. I had it in my head. One
That's a
second.
weird name.
There it is.
You
Nice
call
to
him
meet
Gregor.
you, fuck.
My name is Al.
Al?
Hi.
I
It's
know.
rare.
Wait, are you a bard? Wait. Are you a half-orc? I
No.
look at them more closely. What are you?
It's just a human.
No two big boys trotting out.
Nope. It's short for Alphonse.
Why are you with us?
I'm not with you. I was over. Like I
I
was like
thought you were like right next to us.
I was like 80 feet away from you,
Oh, I thought
in
we
the
were
corner
I thought
with
we were,
the dying people.
I thought we were stood in a.
No,
Oh well, then I wouldn't have talked to you. I'm so sorry.
that's fine.
Bye.
Jesus.
I did
Alive
say
from
he was
before.
like
I thought you
away
said-
from you in a corner dealing with
He
people.
did. He super did.
I know you said that about Gregor.
And I said this guy was in the place of Gregor.
But I thought that you were like, because you said all three of us were next to each other, and I thought
No,
you
no,
were
that's
like,
okay.
"As
I mean,
Gregor."
it's totally okay, but I'm just letting you know I did say this. It's totally
super
okay.
did.
I just misinterpreted it.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
fine.
So funny.
Yeah, then
This
I just
sounds
kind of
this way,
go,
and
"Ah,
other
bye."
people back turned, so it's like, who are you?
You walked 80 feet away from the group to walk up to this random guy who's playing songs for dying
are
people.
you?
And who the fuck
Are
are
you?
you?
Where's Gregor?
You're not important. Bye.
Gregor's
Rip,
job.
dude.
I go back over to Thal. Go, that was weird that I did that. I don't know what came
Yeah.
over me.
Weird that you did that.
It's
How'd you
weird.
do that?
It's weird that I did that.
Also, I was talking in that accent because I thought that Gregor was next to us, but he wasn't. So, never mind.
Dear. What a silly mistake to make.
So, you reckon you can carry him all the way up the hill because it's quite a long journey.
I feel
I'm
like
carrying him like this for reference. Like,
We
you know
can't
what
see
I'm
your
talking about, right?
arms.
Princess style?
Like we just got married and you're
Oh, like
dragging me over the
underneath the
threshold.
arms, like under there.
Kinda.
Well, that's
It's
sweet of
easy.
you.
There's
How-
also
not
much less truth than just throwing you over the shoulder.
How long would it be to get to Castle's Rest? It's a few hours, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I will wake up mid-transit,
I guess
Yeah.
we
being
still have
cradled lovingly by Thal.
I feel weird
think-
going without Gregor.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do you think he went on ahead without us?
He might
Where'd
have.
he go?
I saw him helping the sick before.
Is that why you went up to him?
I went up to that other guy who was in the place of Gregor. I thought maybe there was some sort of... Maybe he changed form, like a disguise.
Like you?
Yes. But he didn't. And it was a very uncomfortable conversation that we had. It was just a man. His name's Alphonse, if you ever want to talk to him.
He seems very nice. He's over there helping the sick. And you just told him, who are you?
I did, and then I told him he wasn't important and I walked away.
You know, you could go apologize.
I feel weirder
Calling him unimportant.
re-approaching him than I do just walking away.
Something of note while you guys are talking, you've realised now. Thal doesn't realise, but you have. Thal has this giant fucking black iron tower shield on his back.
Hey, what's that?
Where'd you get that?
Husker.
No, not Husker.
Goody.
Behind you. No, on... Thal? On your back.
Oh,
You put Husker down for a second, it's okay.
and we go. And I gently put him on the ground.
Let's grab the dirt.
Okay.
What do you mean on my back?
When I say tower shield, it's as tall as you are.
Jesus.
Big shield.
Oh,
I had to check.
she delivered.
It's like having a sled on your back.
Who delivered? Did you order that?
I guess. You know the lady that put us in that fight, which I
Yes.
trusted far too much for being a random mage who just put us in a fight with each other.
Uh-huh.
She mentioned a boon, and she asked me what I wanted. And after a bit of confusion, I asked for a shield. And here it is.
And is it special?
As soon as you grab it, you're attuned to it. And actually, you're under a curse that means you cannot be unattuned from it.
Love that.
Oh no.
It
Demon
is.
shield?
It is called Astara's Wall,
Demon shield? Question mark?
which you would all know is the name of the royal family of Citadel. Their surname
Wait.
is Astara.
Oh, Estera. Right.
Um,
Shit. Okay.
And as you take it off, there's a few unique quirks about it. First of all, is that it's a large, heavy shield constructed of iron plates riveted to an iron frame. The druids hate it. It's tragic. but there's a
Go
few
lick off your
words. There's a few words carved into the thing.
Like a slide.
There's a few words carved into the frame that you don't understand. But despite its construction, it looks pristine. It does not corrode. It does not rust. It also does not conduct any heat or cold. It's a +1 shield, so you get +3 AC from it. But also, it gives off no sound when struck or dropped. It does not ring or grate. It's absolutely silent. If you dragged it along the ground, it wouldn't make any noise. Even the heaviest blows upon it make no sound. And there is more to it, but you don't particularly know that yet. You feel that there is more to it, but that you can't quite unlock that yet.
Wait, is that real? And I hold it there for a second. I take my mace out. Excuse me for a second. I just like a call.
Yeah, you hit it and there is no sound. It's like hitting the air.
This thing is incredible.
Does that not make you feel uneasy?
No.
You hit it and it made no sound.
This is magic.
Yes, you got a magic shield from a woman that floated in the air.
Oh no, sorry, you do actually
I'm
know
gonna send a deathmatch.
more about it. If you speak a word which you don't know yet, I need to work out what that word would be. That you don't know because I don't know it yet.
Okay.
You and the shield become invisible for an hour.
An hour?
Anything you carry is invisible as long as the shield is on your person. During this time, you move silently, because it absorbs all the sound you make. You can move about or strike whilst concealed, but if you do attack, you do become invisible again, same as invisibility. You become uninvisible, and it can only be used once a day.
An hour a day of invisibility and full silence. That's fucking amazing for my loud ass.
And we're keeping this?
You know what? I asked for something to help protect us, and this certainly seems like it'll do the job splendidly. So yes. Also, is this the royal family?
I think so. Can I understand the text around the outside?
What language do you speak? Actually, what language do you speak? Thal. I don't think you speak this language, but it's good to check.
Probably not.
What's it, Infernal?
Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven.
I had the same as those, but Infernal as well.
Okay. Then you both understand it actually. Funnily enough, it's Elven.
Oh.
It doesn't.
Oh wow.
I didn't. For some reason, I didn't think you spoke Elven, but now I remember you do because of.
I taught him.
It's not as Elvish.
The words are the Elvish words for battle and gift. Like two separate words, not one word that means both battle and gift. Two separate words.
So, gift.
It's on the nose, isn't it?
And if you say the word gift, then that is the one that makes you go invisible.
As he says gift, he just goes, "Hmm."
Yeah, if you say it out loud, yes. That's
I
what
do say it
happens.
out loud.
God damn it.
Whoa.
I sit down for a second.
I mean, to be fair, like he doesn't know he's invisible.
Yeah, I know.
Don't I? Can I feel it like wash over me?
You've never cast invisibility before, so not really. Like you feel off, you feel like tingly, but you don't know it immediately you're invisible. But like you're not stupid either, so a few seconds later you realize that you're invisible. It's just not in the like straight away you're just like, why is she
And
doing
also
this?
fully silent.
And also fully silent.
That's gonna tick me off.
Thal?
Tip me off, rather. Oh. Wait, how do I stop this? Gift?
You can just stop concentrating on it like any other spell. But that is your one use for the day gone.
Shit.
Consume.
What happened?
I figured out how to go invisible.
I can tell.
I see.
Can you do it again?
Apparently, only once a day.
That's still
What
good
if-
though.
If I got this right, it'll last for an entire hour. and it takes away all noise. So all of this, just jingle. Doesn't matter.
We could be sneakier now.
Yes, we can.
Why would I do this to myself?
Why didn't we have that this morning when we went to the library?
Why couldn't we have a death match earlier in the day?
Honestly. Maybe I would have had better luck.
I'm sure you would have. If we ever come across her, we could ask for a rematch.
No.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Okay, maybe not, but it was a little bit fun.
I mean,
When I know,
look at
when I
Husker.
know. I guess he did that to himself.
Are you sure? I mean, we think he did.
I hope so. I hope so. Let's go find out. How about that?
So you guys start making your way to the Castle's Rest.
Yeah.
An hour into your journey, Husker wakes up.
Alright, nearly at Castle's Rest.
You're like a fifth of the way there.
Nearly
You're not
there,
nearly at Castle's
nearly there.
Rest.
Nearly there. I can see it.
You pretty much just left it.
On the horizon.
You pretty much just left Owl's perch or whatever it's called. Owl's Rest. Nest.
Morning.
Why are you carrying me?
For
Put me
clarity.
down. What?
For your information, you seem like you were dead.
Yeah. Pretty good trick, isn't it?
It could have warned us.
Oh.
You
Yeah, it
can't
would have been,
Apologize to you and everything.
do that.
wouldn't have been a good trick, would it?
Imagine you're fighting people and you go, "Hey, I'm gonna pretend to be dead."
No, I mean, in any other situation, yeah, no.
Deuces.
Well, now we know you can do that.
How long was that? Like an hour? Right.
Roll intelligence check.
Look at the sun.
Yeah, look at this one.
Without like the keen sense fee or whatever it's called, you can't really just guess.
Intelligence.
There's about a few miles.
17 intelligence.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around an hour.
Well, that's not a bad trick. So you can go invisible for an hour, and you can die for an hour.
You can die for an hour.
Look at Thal.
Oh yeah, check this out. I point to the shield.
It's okay.
That's what you asked for? That's what you asked for.
What would you
Are
have
you
asked
judging me for that?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you have asked for?
This is something greater than a shield. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Where's
Now
Gregor?
I'm curious. I'm
No,
curious.
no. Where's Gregor?
Gone.
We
What do you?
don't quite know.
He's gotten
I'm
lost
assuming
in
you
the
went
city.
on ahead.
He got replaced with someone called Alphonse, I think.
He's probably trying his luck at one of the establishments, building his
Alphonse
brand.
doesn't roll
We'll
off
find
the
him
tongue.
later.
We'll save him
I'm
for-
sure.
I'm sorry.
Maybe he's at the Speckled Ten.
Maybe.
Maybe he
Why
made
not?
his way to Castle's Rest already.
Oh yeah, maybe he's there. That's where we're heading, by the way.
Why?
I show my blacky, grey, greeny hand.
It's gone much as being black now.
Oh, well. It was nice while it lasted.
We're looking for solutions.
Have you come up with any more?
Well, idea number one right now is see what the Onir cleric knows about healing magic. Maybe there's something out there that can, like, make a whole new hand. Regenerate hands.
Or maybe
If
there's
not-
something that can just take the curse away.
Or that. Or that.
If we can avoid
That would
cutting
be
my hand
better.
off, that would
Like,
be the best option.
You know, like a spell called,
Nice.
you know, like imagine a spell like called like remove curse. That'd
That'd be
be
crazy.
wacky.
That's beyond us.
Such a great spell.
Totally beyond us.
That's the third
Sure,
option.
Paladin.
So, That's what we're going for. That's what we're hoping for. Some way of removing it. Maybe. She seems. They seem to know more about it than any of us.
Then what? If they can't take the hand off or cure it, is the next plan to like cut it off and figure it out from there, or?
Maybe we could get you
So,
a prosthetic hand. Is that possible?
I mean, it's probably going to cost a pretty penny. I know that there are good artificers out there in the world.
Oh,
Look
do you
at-
know any?
No, I don't know any.
Was it out character? You get a prosthetic, but it wouldn't like just a normal one for like a gold at
Yeah, like
most.
one that
But it
stays
wouldn't.
still.
We wouldn't be able to use it to cast. So you wouldn't like warcast it to be able to cast with one hand.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you would need
A high quality.
a high quality like magic one.
I don't know any artificers, like off the top of my head. I'm sure there were a few in my school, but I never really paid attention to their class.
I thought you would have met some up there.
I probably did, but I guess they just weren't in my circle. Like, I like think back on if I know any artificers that I'd met.
Roll like I mean, do you in your backstory?
Not in my backstory.
Then
just like in the
not
school.
like. I mean, you can choose if you'd like to have met one, but really, if I would say, as I say, if it's not in your backstory, it isn't consequential enough for you to remember.
Yeah, it was never something she was interested.
Like you maybe had like small talk with one of them, like an open day or some shit like
Yeah.
that, but not really.
I know
Didn't
that-
really make a grand impact in your life.
I don't know any off the top of my head. I do know that they have like an artificing class up there, so worst case scenario, we could always travel up and get, maybe hopefully they'd help.
It's pretty close to Saul, which you guys said you were gonna make a travel up there for some reason.
what
Okay.
kind of stuff? What kind of wizard are you?
What kind of wizard am I?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Scribes.
I'm a scribes wizard.
I
So I'm,
mean,
like all about books.
So nerd wizard, that's basically
Yeah.
it's hyper nerd.
I'm better at writing and reading than other wizards.
remove curse is a 3rd level. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have it though.
I looked at the paladin spell slots. Your spell slots suck.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get to like level 9 to get a 3rd level spell.
But I tell you, it's beyond me.
And that's why fake paladin is better.
Yep.
Fighter cleric multi-class
Honestly.
superior.
When you're cleric, essentially. Word cleric.
I mean, I could probably research a spell like that if worst comes to worst, but I think we want to cut the hand off before it gets too far. I don't really want to have to cut my whole arm off if we can avoid it.
Don't cough the hand that feeds you.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now then.
I'd rather not you lose your whole livelihood, your whole abilities to do magic.
Well, what,
Things in general.
what about when the curse reaches her head
Yeah.
and cutting off stops being an option? You either lose your livelihood or your life.
That's why we're being proactive right now. Looking for
So,
solutions before that happens.
Elfie Cleric, if he can't do anything at all, we cut it off and we start looking for an artificer to make me better, like a replacement one. Is that the plan? Okay, that's fine.
Let's be quick then.
If you're okay with that, of course.
Yeah, but if we
your
go to
body.
a cheap artificer, I won't be able to use one for spell casting. We'll have to go to an expensive one, so we'll need to get some money. And if I can't cast spells, I'm not going to be super useful. And like, you know, if we go to get a bounty, or if we have to fight more demons.
In all the way of making money fast, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you can borrow my glaive.
I do have a lot.
Wait.
No, I have the long
No,
bow.
or my mace. You can use that with one hand.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Be cool.
I feel like I'm not going to be very useful with a mace. I've never trained my muscles ever.
You want to try it a bit?
Sure.
What's your strength?
9.
Yeah, you hold it and you like drop it. Like even just like this little mace is still too heavy for you. Like it's, I don't think you're proficient in it either, are you?
No, I don't.
No, it's way too fucking heavy for you. Like you instantly hits the ground as soon as you grab hold of it. It's unwieldy. It's top heavy.
I did learn to use long swords and short swords. A long sword obviously won't be useful, but a short
You can
sword.
use a long sword.
Can you?
Yeah, it's
One
one. Yeah, it's a versatile weapon. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Let's
So
do
you
something
do
like
less
that.
damage, but
But that's like our backup.
so the biggest issue for you then with the mace is that it's top heavy. It doesn't like it's just like you like every time you go to hit with it, your like arm just falls backwards behind you.
Break your wrist.
Where's
I've
it
tried
back?
to swing it a couple times and then give it back to Thal, yeah.
You wrist
So
us.
if you do want to practice with it, you just take it.
Maybe I'll start doing push-ups.
Come join me.
Wizard mod classes into barbarian.
Yes. Yes.
It looked
I was thinking of
genuinely...
putting Gregor on the routine.
Briar looks genuinely upset at the idea of having to do push-ups. She like starts nearly tearing up a bit. She's like, no, I'm going in.
Shaking my head in sympathy.
Being dead for an hour seems kind of nice, frankly.
And then push-ups.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Take my hand.
Right now?
Mm.
Are we doing this
Why
now?
are you so hand happy?
I see a practical solution and I want to carry it out.
I'll let you do the honors if if it comes to it. How about that?
My beak is pretty strong. I bet I could
No,
bite it.
Don't. That would take so long. And that would be
I
painful.
think it would.
Just
I
one
think it would. I think it would be
quick-
quicker.
I don't. Do I remember when we ate the pigeon? How long it took him to eat the meat?
It's pretty quick.
But was it like he had to take a few
Pull it
bites? because
Yeah,
it's meat?
I mean, it wouldn't be anywhere near as quick as like a big
A
like
sword.
or something like that. But
Here it's
I mean-
small to think hold.
there's not
I don't have
really
guillotines.
the benefit of him would be that he could just do it all with his beak.
Mhm.
Whereas a sword, you would need like a sword to cut through the meat and then like something blunt to like break through the bone, or something like a guillotine that just pure force its way through.
That's
That would be
Thal.
great.
Thal is the guillotine.
Falcon
If I
Blade
miss a
guillotine,
step
yeah.
straight up into the air and aim perfectly
Yeah.
with the glaive,
Jesus
You're the
Christ.
guillotine.
Or you could just
Here.
swing the glaive down, Dave.
Yeah, you've got the
It's-
strength of a guillotine.
well, where are the style points?
Where's the showmanship?
Cutting off your sister's hand.
Look, if we're doing this, we're making a show out of it.
We're gonna sell tickets. That's how we raise the funds for your prosthetic. We sell tickets to the show.
Perfect.
I'm cutting off your hand. And then we throw it into the crowd.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Was I me when I met the queen? Like,
What?
do you remember what I looked? Was I ginger or was I this?
Oh jeez. Can't keep your disguises straight.
Because I was ginger before we walked in, and I think I changed.
You changed back. you went to some alleyway and then you changed.
I didn't give her my name either, so that's fine.
I don't think you got any of her names aside from Gregor.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't with us.
It won't matter. It's just what those guys knew me as, but they knew me as both, so it's fine.
It's correct.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Me too.
I keep an eye out for Gregor while we walk.
I hope we find him.
Somebody find Gregor.
I really hope we find him on the way.
So,
Or there.
I also keep an eye out for any more symbols in the air or a huge
Oh, also, that's a good
tiefling.
point. That symbol's like, right now, it's gone.
Is there a big tiefling friend anywhere to be seen?
No.
Sad.
I don't miss her.
She gave me a shield. She's
I miss
nice.
Gregor.
She is nice.
Okay, you guys head to the castle's
We're
rest.
on the move.
Okay.
It's just sad. It's just Gregor.
Push-ups.
I have a death hangover.
I'm
Sucks.
praying for my homie. Come back safe.
I'm surprised that that spell doesn't give you like a level of exhaustion when you snap out of it.
Yeah, you'd think so, huh?
It's a pretty good damn spell.
Yeah, it is a good spell. I mean,
Yeah.
in the right situations anyway.
Yeah.
You go
Not
against
that one.
someone feral, they'll just keep going.
Yeah. Well, like if you go against any like beast
Yeah.
who's gonna eat you afterwards anyway,
fair.
it doesn't help
It
because it
won't
won't
work.
leave you. It'll just eat you, and then like.
Well, I didn't know the rules. I didn't know this was actually gonna be to the death. I didn't know you were gonna be
Lying.
fine at the end of it.
You were ready to murder us, just like that.
We don't talk about it. We don't-
It wasn't clear it was you. It was all a mystery. Like,
Oh no.
Strange happenings.
I didn't realize in Dave's camera on the stream it looks like he's just in like a white room.
He's in heaven.
It looks like he's in heaven. 'Cause there's like nothing in his background.
You know what that is? That's the Lord's light. What's up?
I'm going to Evans.
Okay,
That's
so
the road you're seeing.
you guys go to Castle's Rest. You spend a bit of time making your way on up there, and you don't really get like impacted or get interrupted by anyone on your way up. It does take you quite a while though. You also don't find Gregor, sadly.
Sad.
Sad.
Where's
Jesus.
he?
But you do eventually arrive at Castle's Rest, and you go to the place where you were told to buy the Oner folk, correct? That's where we're heading?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
did they tell you where they were, or did they just say meet you? Meet me there.
They just said Castle's Rest.
Yeah,
This is, yeah, we're staying
Okay.
in Castle's Rest.
And then everyone
Yes.
roll me perception.
Oh lord.
Good. I'd be like to perceive things.
12.
12. Off we go.
17. Oops.
17.
I'm still rolling with disadvantage, but I rolled 2 17s.
Awesome. And
It's-
Dave?
14.
14. Well, everyone but the 12
Wait,
notices...
I'm not baned still.
You're not banned anymore, no.
Thank God.
Everyone but the 12 recognize, like, as you're looking around, you see outside of this, like, pearly white, very fancy tavern is these black onyx horses just stabled up outside of it. So you can guess maybe there?
Could be that.
I remember those horses.
You were like, too busy just looking up in the air, looking for a tiefling woman.
Who's leading the charge?
Priest, surely.
Yeah, I feel like you guys might have some equal footing.
These are your people. Well, you know,
No.
To some degree, at the very
More-
base of it.
more than ours. Jeez.
Yeah.
I talked to them about
God.
lords and rituals and such. Make some small talk and then cut off a hand. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, easy peasy.
I love that you guys like, just like, oh, you're Christian, go talk to, like, the Sikh guy.
Yeah. You guys have more
That's
in
exactly
common
right,
than we
yeah.
fucking do.
No, I don't
ignorant.
want to become famous.
Oh, don't
Go
make us
away.
famous.
I want to be in obscurity, please. There we go. Continue.
Oh,
I'd like you two to know that the differences are vast in our religions. We can't just strike up a conversation like that.
but you still believe in
I don't believe
God.
You need a Bible.
I have one.
I have one
I
too.
bet Husker.
I have
He doesn't
one.
want to.
I have an Oneer Bible.
Yeah, we can sit and
It's
read.
okay.
Wrong Bible. I'm
Let's-
going.
Hey, keep your voice down. The wrong Bible?
Oh!
Or
Oh.
what the horses are gonna tell on me.
They fucking might. You don't know.
Right.
They might be magic.
We're trying to get in
horses.
their good graces. Don't say things like it's very rude. You're kind of ignorant.
Your belief system is wrong because it's not mine.
It is extremely ignorant. I thought better of you.
Oh,
Oh wow,
rough.
strong words.
Who would that be?
Now get in there and make nice.
Right.
Or your sister. Yes, that's right.
And I go in.
I follow with my hand out.
Okay, as you enter, the place is
Why?
empty apart from the bartender, who is this, like, sort of middle-aged human man, like sort of salt and peppery beard and just sort of like a big pot belly, just your average bartender and the owner lot. There is no one else in this bar.
I want to really play up
Down.
how sore this is. I'm like grabbing it and being like, ah, ow. Bang, thumb.
I'm trying to push it down.
Of note, the people that are there is the spiky dwarf,
Oh
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Fuck.
the dragonborn, and the elvish
He
person.
lives.
The rest of them
Just
seem
those
to
three?
be off somewhere else.
Okay,
Oh.
that's the orc's gone.
The every half orc in the world disappeared this day.
Jeez.
Damn it! What? They're all
They have-
having that. They're all doing the sunder
And
right
they-
now.
Yeah.
That's gotta be it.
Damn
That's
it,
the
Gregor.
annual sundering.
And for reference,
It's too early for him.
the salt and pepper man on the bar is not the salt and pepper man from their group.
No, it is not.
Okay.
That's not Batman.
It's just your like I
It's
did
an
say
average
big
guy.
pot belly guy.
Yeah,
Like
just making sure.
he's not he's just a dude.
Okay.
A dude actually seems a bit angry about
Just-
the kind of folk that are walking in here right now. Like
He's a
it's like
fantasy bartender. What the fuck? Where the
He's-
fuck does he get off?
he's like lit on the bar and he's like looking over at the owner people and then you walk in, he looks over and goes, oh, fuck's sake. And then just like walks and goes out like pulls up a few more glasses just in case.
God damn it! Protagonist just walked in. God damn it!
No one's really seemed to have noticed you right now. The three owner folks seem to be having a conversation in the corner, like facing away from the door. The bartender goes,
Now,
hey, what can I do you for?
I'll take a drink. He'll go talk to his friends.
What kind of drink?
Something good for birds.
Water?
Mm.
No. Come on, you have to give me a bit more here. Wine? Is wine good for birds?
Potato berries.
What about you?
Oh, nothing for me.
Dragonborn? And as he says that, the one at the back of the room like sort of turns and sees you guys.
Oops.
But obviously he was talking to you, Thal.
Worry about me. But thanks.
Okay. He pulls out a wine bottle and then your friend at the other table goes, oh! What are you doing here?
So we could meet you. So we came to see you.
I didn't say anything of the sort.
Oops.
Your friend did.
Oh, then what is that letter about?
I didn't write it, but pull up a seat. Come.
Thank you.
A few seconds later, he like puts like a small glass of wine on the table, and that's like a copper piece. It's not very good wine. Oh no, this is pretty good wine. Like it's like 2 silver.
Right. Okay.
You put 2 silver down.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes it and then sort of just like leans back and is just watching this interaction go on.
Bit of trouble.
Me too. I'm not joining them. I'm smoking, drinking wine.
Fancy.
Oh, look at that.
A fancy lad.
How can I help you?
Well, it's good to see you again. I was wondering how the meeting went.
It went. We had a small conversation about owner's place within the city. It
Doesn't seem like it went well.
it didn't go badly. We didn't fight, which is a
That's
positive.
good, yeah.
It was just very, I'm not going to lie, boring and inconsequential. It felt like we actually made no headway, and I don't remember most of it. Just seemed very blah.
Like you just went in circles?
Like I just stopped paying attention halfway through and then woke up at the end of it. But that doesn't matter. I didn't believe this was going to be an easy fix anyway, so we plan to return to Sol for our yearly ritual and then return back after that to continue negotiations.
Can I insight?
Yearly ritual?
Go ahead. What are you inciting?
I want to insight his. It's like I just stopped paying attention. I want to see if there's more to it that he's
Okay.
not letting out.
What'd you roll?
24.
As far as you can tell, like he just believes that he just sort of like stopped listening and then checked back in it towards the end. Like he didn't lie to you.
No,
He just thought it was
doesn't know either.
boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. We have a few things that we do every year, including the relighting of the forge. There's a few other things, but nothing. Why?
Good question.
You ask why?
Yes.
Well, I was curious. I realized that I know very, very little.
Well then, we every year we douse and relight the holy forge in the middle of the city. For prosperity. It is to signify the that if the light leaves, it can always come back.
That's actually pretty sweet. So wait, this big forge. Does it like run Sol? Or is it a big
Yes,
gesture?
well, we live in the middle of a frozen hellscape, in the best way to put it. So the forge heats the entire city.
Fascinating.
So we douse it for a week and sit in the frozen land, let the snow reform on the buildings and on the pathways, and we suffer in the cold, and then we relight it to remind ourselves that there will always be an end to bad times.
Seems like kind of a rough way to remind yourselves.
Life is
For
rough,
yourself,
friend.
Oh, I know. But still, a whole week?
In history, it used to be longer than that. I believe it originally used to be for a year, but then that would result in quite a few fatalities, especially for the young. So throughout time, we adjusted for the size of congregation, let's say, and reduced the time to only a week. It went through a few stages.
Onir wasn't displeased with that?
No, because it was our choice to do so.
Here's a paradox. What if it's your choice to stop believing in Onir? Does he still like that?
Then you may. He
But
doesn't.
he respects choice, right?
Yes.
So if you choose to forsake him, does he still respect that choice?
Yes.
Huh.
He doesn't. He isn't as vengeful as some of the other gods. He doesn't. He doesn't like it, but he respects it. Is the best way to put it.
Like he won't smite you down for
He
turning
won't
on him.
smite you down, no.
Sounds kind of weak.
All right.
Pull out their Bible and I start reading it.
Sounds weak. I
I don't
like it.
Sounds weak.
I'm in.
Hand me that pamphlet.
The dwarf turns as you say it sounds weak and goes, "Do we need to go outside again?"
He's a sword fight.
Pull up a finger and take a big drink of wine. No.
And how about you apologize then?
He said I was right.
Aye, he did, but I didn't.
Then what do you think? Do you disagree with him? His interpretation?
I don't think it's weak. I think it's strong to put aside your own personal choices, your own feelings for what's best for your men. No, it's something that
Sounds like
I am not strong enough to do.
It sounds like a lack of conviction to let your flock go without fighting for their continued accolades. Huh?
If
You say, oh, okay, you can leave my congregation, I don't care.
but if you think about it, it would be mighty hypocritical of him to build his whole religion around freedom of choice, and then when you decide to leave, say your choice doesn't matter anymore.
I suppose so. Your god just seems very ephemeral. No real substance.
That depends on how deep into it you get, I guess.
Is there deeper levels? I start flipping through the book.
Yeah, read it.
I am reading it. Give me a second.
We don't like to overwhelm new people with everything straight away, but there is much more to it than that.
Oh, it cannot be overwhelmed. Come on. Hit me with the good stuff.
Like the prophecy. There's the whole thing that one day, oh, thank you, Magnolia Luna, for the follow. There's a whole part where there is an ember upon the material plane that will blaze forever, and the one to find it, if returned to Onir, will be champion. It will allow the great machine to blaze on forever with no need for souls. So the followers will return to a paradise rather than being sacrificed to the machine.
Literal ember?
It's subjective. I don't particularly know if it's little, but it's on the material plane. It's on this plane that we reside, so it can't be too big.
Unless it's the sun.
You should be looking for it.
No,
Right.
dear, the sun is the great machine.
Oh, okay.
We do look for it. Right before we arrived here, we actually went out on a pilgrimage to try to find it. We have a few small leads, but nothing great yet.
Where'd you go?
We headed as far to the east as we could, because we figured that something that could power the great machine would probably be in the driest place on the continent.
Wait, so did you make it all the way to Avengard?
We made it through the gate, but not into Avengard, where we actually think it might reside.
Interesting.
Wait, why couldn't you make it into Avengard?
No, Avengard's a difficult one. If you're not from there and you don't live there, they don't like you.
Even though, and I point to the elf, even though we got that
We don't talk about that here. If you could.
Sorry, I'll leave it be.
Sore subject.
Actually,
But yeah,
sorry.
there's much more as well. If you want to know any more, let me know, and I'll read through my book and let you know after that. Sorry for interrupting.
No worries. I never called your name, actually, and I'm looking at the elf.
Just call me V.
V? Okay. V, I was hoping to borrow you for a bit.
What for?
I need to ask you something.
You could not do it here, where my friends are. It feels a little strange for you to pull me off to the side when we don't know each other.
You're right. You're right. You're a cleric?
Yes.
So
could
you know
say.
a lot about healing magic.
I know a bit, yes.
What can you do?
That's
I'm not out to judge, but I'm simply curious.
That's a pretty broad question. What are you looking for?
Say someone were to lose a part of their body.
Right?
Would you be able to make it regrow?
Let me think.
Is that a thing?
I didn't prep for this one. I prepped for the other one.
Hey, Dwarf, I didn't catch your name either.
1 second. No, I'm not quite at the level to regenerate quite yet. That is a very advanced spell.
Also, it exists.
Yes, it is a spell, funnily enough, called Regenerate. And it is
Whose
of
name
the
is
it is of the 7th level of magic.
Oh, Jesus. That's too many.
Oh lord, that is far away.
Well, poppin' it is.
What about curses and such? Can you remove curses?
Remove. Oh,
I'm not asking you to curse anyone. No.
I could, yes. It is a very expensive service to ask for, though.
Hmm.
Great.
Probably wouldn't even work.
Yeah.
But the axe will work.
It would, if you would like to know, it would run you 400 gold pieces.
Yikes.
And that's just to do the spell, so even if it doesn't work, it's still 400 gold pieces.
Yes,
I'm
because
not blaming you.
yes, because it would still take my spell slot and the
Fair.
magical ability and everything. It is. I'm doing it. I don't do it for profit. I do it for
I get you.
cost.
I can maybe pawn off the shield.
Oh, we just got it.
Oh, this is worth more to me.
Why? Who is cursed?
We think me.
Just gonna giving away that information, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
Gonna open my mouth and lie, but you, okay. Okay.
why
Look, that's why I
Pardon?
want to pull V off to the side.
What do you mean by that? Of course.
An elf would be the one to be causing issue.
You got a bad past, don't you?
I would still help you though if you can come up with the money.
Do you know
See
any
what I have.
artificers?
You're probably. It's probably best if you go to Tambora for that.
But you don't know any off the top of your head.
Unfortunately, not. I don't deal with mages usually.
14 gold.
Will that do it? Gonna haggle you down.
Unfortunately, 14 gold is substantially lower than 400.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's bad at math. You'll have to excuse him.
Do you have a problem with mages, or do you just not?
I just don't deal with them.
That sounds like you have
That's
a
a
problem
yes.
with mages.
No, I just.
You just haven't experienced.
In my line of work, I don't meet many. Really, the only place that they reside is in Avangard and Tahambora. Majority, like, there's obviously a few in every major city. There's even a few in Seoul. We just don't meet them often.
I was about to ask, is it not a common thing in
It's
Seoul?
very uncommon. The only mages we tend to meet in Seoul is the odd wizard that has left to join, and sorcerers who are born of fire, usually.
Hmm.
So we don't meet many mages.
Where does that leave us? I turn around to the group.
You're just doing this.
Honestly, I think he might be right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
400 gold could get us a decent prosthetic as well.
That's the thing too. Like, it might not even be a curse. It might be something more than that.
Yeah. But I need you guys to know that that will make me very useless to you for a while.
You've spoken spells.
I don't know if I have any.
The elf like sort of looks around a little bit. V looks around and goes, like looks around to her friends and looks back at you and goes, "Could you give me and my friends a moment to talk, please?
Of course. I get
Should
up
we-
and
If you
Step
would,
away.
yes."
I wander over to Husker at the bar and sort of just sit next to him.
And a small conversation, which if you want to overhear, you can roll perception to do so.
Why not?
You do got them sharp ears.
Oh yeah, I can add to it.
I
Hell yeah.
fuck it, I'm curious.
D6.
Perception, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
19 for me.
Okay.
Oh, natural
I'm
20 for
onto
me.
these on your folks. I am onto them.
What was that total of though? 22. Okay. Husker, are you gonna roll? Are you gonna respect my
Um,
privacy?
I'm doing the thing that Kramer did, where he smokes a whole cigar, like while drinking a big pitcher of beer.
Okay.
Couldn't care less.
Also, it's not like I'm trying to, like,
No, yeah,
stare at them.
we're 22. It's pretty
You're being
good.
cool.
You've been pretty cool. You're like as they talk, you both actually pretty much hear all of it. V goes, "Oh, I think we should help them. We should tell them about the lake." And the dwarf goes, "Hey, and what the fuck happened last time we did that? Ah, V, do you remember? what happens when we take elves to the lake. Yes, I know, but I can't sit back and just let bad things happen to people. This is entertaining to watch. But hey, you're not helping though, are you? Really? What do you expect me to do? Just sit back and watch somebody die because you're being difficult? I'm not being difficult. I'm being the only sane one here, really, aren't I? This is fun. If you're not going to help, you can just leave. How about that? And that's everyone hears that because she says that pretty loud. And then a little bit more of the same of like we shouldn't take them. And then she stands up and goes, slams both of her hands down the table and goes, I'm going to do what I want to do. All right. So you can either help me or you can go back to Sol alone. And I won't be there for the ritual.
What?
And she walks
Wow.
over to you guys.
Well, yes.
Right. I have something that may be able to help you. It does involve quite a bit of travel, though.
How long are we talking?
It is towards the north,
Like Tahambora area?
between Tahambora and Sol.
A few days at least.
Yes.
If it can help, then that's fine by me. We might have to notify a few people that we're leaving.
Yeah, we're kind of mid-quest right now.
Would I be able to cut off my hand and still go to this?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
We... Alright. V. Alright. It seemed like a bit of a commotion, so I want to say that I truly appreciate this.
Yes, that's fine. Let's get to that if everything goes well, should we?
Right, we can take that be. One thing. If you're helping us, they ought to know what we think the curse is, right?
It doesn't matter.
Shut up now. Shut up.
If you would like to share, you may, but it frankly doesn't matter. As long if there's someone in danger, I'm going to help regardless. If you tell me, it could help me be more prepared, but it doesn't change anything.
Would you be coming with us?
Yes.
Oh.
Cool.
Wait, thank you. Are you sure you want to leave them behind though?
They won't be left behind. I am the only reason why they're still going. They both owe me a great debt, in one way or another. They should be arriving over here in approximately like 10 seconds.
You're the healer, huh?
I am, yes. So we will be making pilgrimage back to, and really, side note, it only benefits them because they're heading back to Sol anyway, and it's in the same direction, so there's no point in not going. We will be heading to the Lake of Twisted Fates.
Twisted Fates? That sounds like a fun place to go.
It's
Call it that.
because there's spirits there that could either help you or not. They don't like elves. So, I haven't stuck around to ask, funnily enough, as they tap their ears.
I thought you might know something.
I don't, unfortunately. So we're going to head there, and we're going to hope for the best, and then we're going to leave. Alright?
So is it in the middle of that forest?
It is in the center of the forest. It is more of an extra-dimensional space. It's hard to get to, and you can only get to it at certain times of the year. Luckily, the reason why it's an option is we're coming up on one of those times where we must leave quickly or we will miss it.
How urgent do you think our work in Citadel is?
If it helps your decision at all, if you miss this, it won't be available for the next 10 years.
Yeah, how
Okay,
important is
wait.
our work in Citadel?
The mobsters can deal with themselves for a little while.
Citadel can wait for a bit. This is more important to me.
Fine.
I'm just making sure because this is the queen we're talking about.
And why was that all responsibility anyway?
She
It was
just
shit
asked for a
duty. She
job.
put us on. Fuck her. I don't care.
It's really
We
funny
did
because
ask for it.
she was like, "What reward do you want?" And you guys were like, "Work."
And I was fucking. Yeah, I was fighting a dwarf. I wasn't part of that shit.
Fighting.
I was just fighting in my own way. My way includes pacifism and feigning death.
That's investment being beaten up.
Let's go to this cool lake. Fuck the city. I'm sick of the city. Let's get Gregor. Get out of here.
You want to go to the Spirit Lake?
Let's go to the Spirit Lake.
The Lake of Twisted Fates. That sounds like a great
Yeah,
place
that's
for
pretty-
all of us to go.
Grim name.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a grim.
What
Grim
about
name or not, there's a good chance.
What about
Go
afterwards?
kick it.
If everything goes to plan and this is like, this fixes everything, where are we going afterwards? Are we coming right back to Citadel, or do we want to go to Saul since we're going to be close anyway? And we got these
They'll let
guys.
us. I don't think we can go to Saul.
Well, they said that we could go. I spoke to the Dragonborn guy, and he said that as long as I told them that he was letting us in, they wouldn't mind.
No one gets to go to Saul.
Well, I guess no one gets to go to Saul unless you know someone from Saul.
They'll let us in Saul. Now that would be interesting.
Saul would be a good place to go. We'd learn a lot, right? If no one's been there.
It'd be something new. I'm into it.
We should get some fur first,
Yeah.
probably.
You're gonna want some fur. These feathers fluff up.
Mm.
You're gonna want fur.
How about you, Thal? I don't know how you handle really cold temperature.
I tap him on the head. Are you cold-blooded?
Yeah, you would be.
Oh, you're fucked. Oh, you are fucked.
You,
Yeah,
you need like a
right,
heated, you need like a fucking heated blanket, not just some fur.
Maybe, maybe I could just escape out on the Soul Tour.
Do you have like a... No, what? You can... We're going to like a different landmass. You can't skip out on it.
You just fly across the river. It's all good.
Have you got any fire spells? Can you just do like a bit of it, but not the whole thing? Give yourself like toasted mittens.
One Dragonborn.
Yeah.
The funniest part
Scream.
is that you guys are going at the worst time of the year when they're
Yeah,
about to
it's
turn the
frozen,
forge
yeah.
off.
Yeah, that sucks.
But we get to experience it. Like, how many people that aren't, followers of Saul get to experience it?
Yeah, let's get Gregor. Let's find Gregor, whatever pub he has found himself in. Get the hell out of here as quick as we can.
And then we can come back to Citadel at some point if we get bored.
If we want to.
Yeah.
We didn't sign a contract, did you?
And
Wait, did we?
Wait, we do have a letter. But that was just a letter to get us into places. I don't think we signed anything.
Did we shake hands with the weasel? Was that a handshake?
Ooh, we might have.
You did shake hands with the
Yeah.
weasel.
Handshakes are not legally binding. We didn't sign anything. I think I put the,
But his
I think I put the paper.
his quest was also like sort of vague. It was just like, I just want to know stuff.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Just,
That's not
we
a
just have to
problem.
hope he doesn't die before we
Hey,
get back.
guys. The city's been fucked for like a decade now.
Yeah.
What's another week?
Yeah, we'll be
That's what I'm
fine.
saying. They could deal with it
Oh, yeah.
themselves for a little while.
We also did
So-
say that we would help with the demons. Right.
You
So,
probably
We're abandoning a little bit here. That's why we want to go notify some people first.
So we should
you
tell them.
actually you shouldn't come back, Briar, because you promised some favors that we are not paying off.
But we are
So-
paying them off, right?
You're
'Cause-
paying one of them off.
well, no, but I owe that one guy some favors,
Yeah,
I guess.
that was-
But he's like a lower class. He probably just wants to go on a date as a favor, you know.
Well, you think about
Okay,
yourself,
well,
huh?
we still have time. We can sleep with them and then we can leave.
Dude's gay.
no
What the
favors.
fuck do you mean?
Well, cause we spoke to the weasel and he said, I don't give a shit about any of that favor stuff. If you want work, you can have it, and if you don't, you can leave. So the
Right.
favors are literally just to that one guy who you said thought I was cute.
I guess he did call you princess.
So like,
Yeah, he's coming up. Yeah, he was coming for you, huh?
maybe
Or
I
was
just
that
ask
because
him
of you
on
or
a
because
date.
of the ring?
Probably because of the ring, right?
It's both. Do you want to sleep with him?
No.
Alright
You
then.
don't have to.
And fuck
Thank
it,
you.
who cares?
Thank you.
Thank you for the permission to not sleep with a guy.
Curious.
Okay,
I
well,
was like, if you wanted to, we could, but you could just leave.
should we tell the queen?
No, absolutely not.
Should we tell the weasel?
Yes.
I doubt they'll even notice that we're gone. It's a big city.
It's a respect thing.
Mm,
Like, we accept work, shake hands on, and then we just leave
Yes,
for an unspecified amount of time.
yes.
for an
Something
unspecified
came up.
location.
you don't reckon the
Something
weasel's like
came up.
within 120 feet of us by any chance?
Probably not.
What'd you say?
I said you don't reckon the weasel's within 120 feet of us by any chance?
It's,
Why?
it's probably
Just
more.
message him.
It's probably more like 20 miles
Okay,
away.
never mind.
Fuck.
He's in the next room.
Hey,
Just
dude.
talk- Hey. We shook hands, bro.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Because he walks in like, well, fuck guys, I decided to leave in town.
Just the only
Yeah, we're
reason.
skipping town.
Remember, I own your ass.
The only reason I want to tell the weasel is because I have a slight concern that he might get murked.
And that's his occupational hazard.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It happens all the time. You knew what he was getting into. He lives underground in a bunker for a reason.
He
Because
does
he's always
run,
at risk of getting murked.
He
But
does
if we
run
can
like a
prevent
criminal.
it,
I mean, he
Who
does
cares?
run a criminal organization.
I care.
Thal.
Why? You don't know him. He's not your friend. He's a mobster.
He does run a lot of criminal rings.
Yeah, who cares? Paladin?
I mean, I don't want him to die, but I also don't like. It's not the worst person to die.
Oh,
I just don't care.
do we have moral choices here? In my D&D session?
As long as I don't kill him, I don't care about it. Yeah, I didn't choose to kill him. you
Neutral,
know?
neutral.
Yeah. If he dies,
Neutral,
he dies.
neutral gang over here. What do you say, lawful good?
neutral good. Yes.
Neutral good, okay.
No.
If we
Got the
can,
lawful part.
if we could let the man know, so he won't come after us, and also so that he'll know that we're out.
He's not gonna come after us. I bet he gives that job to a new set of party every day. He gets in new people and says, hey, I need information.
Oh, to be fair, like, annoyingly, because I really like this conflict, he did say that you're like the 7th person he's told to do
Yeah,
this.
he did say that. It's true. We could tell him, but either way, we need to leave, right? And if he gets mad about it because we say we have to go, that's a whole extra thing that we have to deal with.
You guys
Well, here's
really
the thing,
did
we
a
just-
lot, right? You've been in,
Yeah.
you've accomplished a lot in the city, and also nothing.
Yeah, we've done a lot and
Wow.
fucking nothing at all. We're so poor.
Interesting.
Yeah, we just kind of goobered around the city. We should get the fuck out of here.
You've been here for how long?
A day?
And,
No, 2 days.
and you've done all that, and
Yes.
also earned no gold.
We earned we earned
You
like
earned work.
10 gold and then we spent it all on
Wow.
horses.
Amazing.
And
Yeah.
we should leave.
We need horses again.
You don't
You
have
don't.
horses?
No.
That could be an
Do
issue.
you have spare horses?
No, you could.
Can I cuddle up with someone?
You could ride on the back of someone's horse.
Because you two
Well,
can sort it out, right?
Yeah, I am a horse. I'm Thal's horse. I don't know how that happened.
When you meet a new person, hi, I'm a horse.
I'm a horse.
You don't need to be
Thal's
Thal's
horse.
horse, but I feel like you're the only one
I'm
who
used-
can carry Thal.
I'm a fan of it.
Thal's
I'm
a big
used to
guy.
the way his butt feels on my back.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just saying.
Right, are we leaving?
I guess so.
We're talking.
We gotta find Gregor or find a way to leave
We have
him
to
a
find
message.
Gregor.
Are you joining us?
What's your name?
We're joining him. What are you not getting about this?
What's your name?
My name.
Yeah. I've written them down. I didn't get yours.
Why?
Because I know everyone except from your human friends now.
You don't.
What's
you
his name?
You don't want to know any of us, to be honest.
if you
Tell me.
You
if
know
you
what?
don't if you don't tell her your name, we're gonna come up with a funny nickname for
True. You're gonna be spiky if you're not giving me a name.
you. Ooh.
listen, they went with V. You can
Yeah.
pick S.
Or I can call you Cannonball, so it's up to you.
Okay.
I fucking hate you. Why are we helping this one? Why are we doing it?
I just want to.
Just fucking let her die.
I just want to know what to call you.
Alright.
Calm down.
Just call me
I'm done with
Rory.
Rory.
Aye.
Rory.
Okay, and what about your human friend?
That doesn't matter. They won't be accompanying us.
Oh, is he not with you anymore?
No, it'll be myself, V, and the Dragonborn sort of starting something else. Yes, and me.
Traz. Right?
Yes.
Where's Thal?
Yeah, what happened to Hal and the human guy?
Where's Thal?
They're going to be going ahead of us straight to straight to Saul to make sure that the preparations are in place, just in case we arrive
So you
later than
fall
we
out.
hoped. No.
Okay, good.
Is Hal single?
Or anything single?
Are you asking for yourself or for Gregor?
Don't worry about it.
I am not sure about Hal. I assume so, but I believe we are. And he like looks around at the other two. The other two don't correct him.
Okay.
So
none of you have like a wife at home or a husband?
No,
at
I am
home?
married to my faith.
Oh, is that like a thing?
No,
Oh,
You-
you just are.
you-
Okay.
I just
No.
I am a faithaholic.
Okay, I thought that was a thing. I'm sorry.
No,
Nice.
we,
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
dear, don't worry. None of us take a vow of chastity.
Okay.
Mm.
It's gonna be a weird trip if we continue down this route. Maybe we change the topic.
No, this is a good topic.
You really want to stay on this?
Sure.
Okay, so we need to
My
find...
sister's not in the room with me.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
Very.
Wait, none of siblings?
I'm
None of
his sibling.
no,
It's
you're not.
complicated. Don't.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
not
try to-
complicated. It's adoption.
Hey, we're both green. It's an easy way to remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
try to remember that.
All right.
But Gregor also green, not brother.
Gregor's got like a blue tinge, so you'll be able to
Maybe
like.
it's-
He's still
I can't see
green,
colors.
but he's got like a bit of a blue hint to it.
I'm colorblind.
You colorblind? You just
You
confesses
don't know that?
to us, right? Okay.
Anyway, we're looking forward to the travels, and just, I think one more time. My name's Thal. This is Briar. And there's Husker.
I'm your problem.
Call yourself that.
Well, I mean, just because of this, not. I mean, also probably other reasons. but-
I mean,
Yeah,
since
I'm just the problem.
on
Yeah.
day one you stole my book, I know you are the problem.
Okay.
Oof.
We need to find our friend.
The green, the
The blue tin.
half orc.
Yeah.
Is
Gregor.
Right. One moment. And he said a few. He said a few words and like
Is he okay?
moves his hand. Apparently, he is fine. He is
What?
somewhere else, and he will catch up.
Somewhere
How do you-
else is very vague. Gregor.
Could you just
Somewhere-
speak to Gregor?
Yes, I cast sending.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
I want to learn.
Good,
that
so he's
spell.
okay.
If you got it written down somewhere.
Tell him I miss him. Hey,
I can write
Gregor!
it down for you.
Can you hear me?
He
I'll start
cannot-
yelling like he's on the
He
speakerphone.
can't. He cannot hear
In his
you,
ear.
bird.
I've gently put my hand over the peak.
I could write it down for you at some point, but
Yeah,
it
during
would
the
be
travel.
it'd be an do you have the required magical ink and parchment
Let me check.
for copying a spell?
I have
Surely
my
you
scholar's
must.
pack. I have my scholar's pack. So I have a bottle of ink, an ink pen, and 10 sheets of parchment. I assume because it's a scholar's
You're a fucking
pack.
scribe.
How much does it cost to copy a spell into your book? Basically, is what you
Oh,
need
jeez.
to cost. What you need to do.
It's 1 second.
It's not 1 second.
It-
It's like a couple hours. I'm pretty sure.
1 second.
Give me 1 second.
1 second.
You should know this, Iona.
I know that
It's
I
your
have a
full thing.
special thing because of scribe.
You do.
It takes 2 minutes per spell instead of however long it's supposed
Fucking
to
like
take.
an hour.
An hour.
Jesus, 2 minutes.
But I think it still costs the same. Wait.
Scribes are all about copying spells
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
my
like
whole
that.
deal.
That's the whole thing. They don't get like cool like shield abilities like some do.
Yeah, no. I just write good.
They just write really fucking well.
Really good. Dang.
The quill doesn't require ink, so there we go. It takes 2 minutes per spell. It doesn't say anything about price.
So we're just gonna go off the same price as a spell would be to balance it out.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
lord.
Sure.
So you know how it costs half as much for spells of your school because you don't have a school. Everyone will cost the
full
amount, the full
but
amount.
it takes less
But
time.
it'll take way less time and requires no way. Because have some really fucking fancy paper.
Yeah, that's fair.
Really
You,
good.
you refuse to write on anything that isn't the fanciest of paper as a scribe.
Well, I also have true, but I also like make
would
a
too.
magic quill. That's why it doesn't need ink.
Yeah, but like to make up the cost
I
because
just
you have to
fancy
use ink. You
paper.
just need the
Yeah.
fanciest
I'm just
fucking
a posh
paper.
bitch.
Like in your
Plus
book, you're
vellum.
like I refuse to not. I refuse to write on anything below like I don't fucking know what the paper count is again, but like the most crisp premium of cardstock.
I can't remember how much it costs per spell.
Every vellum
Of
that I write on must have 16 million thread count.
That one is crap paper.
basic bitch paper.
It doesn't say anywhere. It must say it somewhere, but I don't know.
Let me check.
I think it's like a gold per spell. No, that feels too cheap. 5 gold per spell. I don't know. Either way, I'm poor as fuck right now. I can't do it.
Pure.
It takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces per spell level.
50 makes sense. But it takes me 2 minutes and still costs
Per,
me
per spell level.
50.
No, but it's also per spell level.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
sending is 3rd level, I believe.
Yeah, I think.
So it costs you 150 gold and 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not great.
The fanciest of paper. And I just use
You
up
should-
a lot of paper because I want to make sure it looks perfect. So if I mess up, I rub it. Like start again.
God.
Okay,
You
yeah.
should
I
do
don't
this
have-
as a service.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the money
Wonder
for it, but I have everything else. So once I have the gold,
And you totally, like, our character, you totally could. Like, as long as you had the spell, anyone would come to you if they can get it in 6 minutes rather than, like, 3
6
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so good. They'd have to pay a bunch.
I might start up a business when we're done with
A
this.
traveling scroll selling business.
Yeah. Do you think anyone is? No,
So
they
we
don't
pay
have
for it.
wizards in Soul.
What?
They don't really have wizards in Soul.
Not really.
After Soul, I'll start the business.
So we really are going to Soul as well.
It would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to Soul?
I want to go to Seoul. Don't listen to him.
I want to go to Soul too. Just putting it out there.
What's your problem with Soul?
Yeah, Thal.
Nothing. I'm just not very prepared for the cold.
Can I fucking
That's
insight
true.
that
That's
shit?
true. He's going to die if he gets too cold.
Do you need to insight that? You heard me.
I heard you. It's true.
Wow.
what the
Yes, you are a poison, acid. What are you again?
Poison.
Poison. Yes, I can see that.
Jesus.
The pulp from
Very
this
obvious, isn't
paper.
it?
The pulp from this paper was made from the trees smuggled out of the Grand Elven Forest, cut with golden axes, and
As
As we
that
know.
can't keep a blade.
that can't keep a blade, in lead casts and old back
Sold.
from sold back. Thank you for because it's actually AOLD. Back to the elves, greatest paper makers, and then stolen from them. This is the premier paper.
The-
Honestly, that's the only paper I'll accept. And then it has to be fragranced with perfume as well.
Yes, every single
What else?
sheet. Every single sheet has got to be kissed by the elven god.
The comparison of the spellbook I just got made
Yeah,
of
girl.
flesh and mine are so different.
Yes. We will work it out. We do have. I believe we do have a dragonborn of non-fire persuasion that I could get help from you, for you. My mistake. I am fine in the snow since I have fire coursing through my veins.
Mm. Wait, so when you bleed, is it like fire?
It is more of a
Question.
scent. I don't actually have fire. That would be very
That
cool.
would be so cool.
But unfortunately, I do not. I just have very warm blood.
You should get an illusion put on you, like on your armor, maybe.
I mean, you saw her scales.
Yeah, that's right. Like another one that means every time he gets cut, there's like flames erupt from it. It would be intimidating and it would be cool.
Can you give Thal some of your warm blood?
Yeah, in a necklace.
I can breathe fire on him.
That could work.
That seems.
Just a little bit.
I feel like it would be a bad idea right now in the tavern.
Yeah. Can you control it?
Oh,
Can you make
I'm
like
joking.
a little flame?
Not really.
Interesting.
It's more of an oil that I then ignite on the way out.
So if you just put like a couple dabs of oil on Thal.
I can't.
guys got
I've
own
told you
breath?
I can't control.
No, you like spit it on the floor and then we pick up a little bit.
Maybe yes.
And then we set on.
It is kind of like napalm breath. Yes.
Jesus.
It's scary.
That's actually really cool.
Fucked up.
So Gregor said he'd meet us there. Is that what you said? Did you tell
He
him?
said to
where we're
catch
going?
up. He's. I'm sure he'll work it out.
Can you? If he doesn't turn up?
If he doesn't turn up, I will contact him.
Thank you.
Should we go in?
Brittany.
Where are we going?
Ready?
We gotta notify some people first.
Well,
What the
you
No, we don't have to do
do bear in mind. It is totally fine, but do bear in mind we have very limited time. If we don't set off, like,
No.
in the next hour, we might not make it.
that. Let's go.
Thal,
Okay.
we can make it up to him when we get back.
I am not trying to convince you not to go. I'm just letting you know of all the facts.
No, you're
Convince
right.
you not to go tell anyone.
Especially if I can get that spell making business up and going, then we'll have some gold we can give him to sweeten his mind. That was a weird phrasing. I don't know why.
Interesting. Mix some metaphors there, but I getcha.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's see if we can leave the town.
We could write a letter.
Sure.
Hey, can we get going now,
we can go,
please?
but we can write one on the way.
Let's go.
Yes.
Fucking
Let's go,
hell!
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sorry.
The dwarf like plods out.
Fucking hell.
Rory's a feisty one.
As you all
I like
exit, right. So, did you say you had a horse? He turns to Thal.
Oh,
Is it time for a horse?
Right. So you two are fine.
Yeah.
Right. He looks at Briar,
And
then looks at his horse and like shakes his head very subtly. Then looks over at a V. You'll be with Rory.
that's fine.
Be careful of the
Careful.
I'm
spikes.
gonna chase after
Yeah,
him, like,
careful.
Rory, I'm with you!
Oh,
Right, this is taking a fucking piss now. What the fuck? I didn't want to even help him.
Which one's your horse?
It's that one.
Yes! And start climbing up on it.
Jesus.
And you... Go on.
sorry. These are very intimidating. How smart are they? Can they like understand you?
Oh, they're very smart. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
They're not like
They can't talk.
they're not like human smart. Or well, humanoid smart. They're just intelligent creatures.
Only the best. I get it. I'll get ready on my end. I'll go to Husker. These horses sell me out.
What do you mean?
If they sell them
Ow.
I said it was the wrong Bible. What if they kill us?
out. The horses kill him!
The horses?
Actually, do you try to jump on the horse before Rory gets there?
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
would they do that?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
The horse doesn't want me on.
Maybe they follow on year 2 and they pass the British on and then they're like,
Horses cannot have religious affiliation.
16. That's a.
you don't know?
That's
I
t-shirt.
don't. I think I do know that.
Yep, that's good. That's our first piece of merch there. Horses cannot have religious.
affiliation.
It's more like a pop-up that happens during a sim game.
Yeah.
Like, horses cannot have religious affiliation.
As you
should
try
trust
to
this.
clamber up on the horse, you try, like, as you're trying to get on, it just bucks you off and then hits you with its feet.
God.
Full sends you, so you actually take quite a bit of damage. It's not a ton, it's like a d6.
How much did I wake up with?
How much did you have before, do you remember?
Like 16.
Not much.
Sure, okay.
6 points damage.
Oh wait,
Oh.
should we go back to the previous?
It's not important, really.
We'll
You guys,
probably
by the
do
time you
that.
guys get into combat again, you'll have a long rest. It was just for this part. He takes 6 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage, and it just fucking
Well-
knocks you off, and then turns around and like looks down on you about like twice as high as you are right now,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
And then-
insult you. I'm
in your
so sorry.
face.
Hey. I'll run over. Look like it hurt, and put a cure wounds in.
She's a bit temperamental. Let me get on first.
Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. What's her name?
What is it with your names?
Alright. I'll just be quiet.
Her
Sometimes you know what to
name.
call someone.
Alright, I get it. Yeah. Her name is Alice.
Alice, I'm so sorry, Alice.
And he climbs up on the horse. Like he, literally climbs onto the horse. He's like his little saddle actually has like on one side has like a big weight, and on the other side has like a small ladder that he can like climb up.
Ladder.
And he climbs up onto the horse.
And then I try to get on after him.
You just hop on up. It, like as soon as he's on, it lets you.
Okay. Then is there like some, is there something to hold on to, or do I have to hold on to Rory?
There's a bunch of big spikes coming out the back of Rory.
What does spike?
On 2.
Ugh, careful.
Are they sharp on the edges or just the spike?
Oh no, they're sharp. They're
'Cause I
on the
grab-
edges. No,
yeah.
just on the tips.
Okay, so I grab on like,
Yeah.
hold on for dear.
It's not like blades. No, they're just spikes.
Let's
So if
just
like, he
hope-
stops very quickly, you'll need to be
Yeah,
Yeah, so I was
careful.
gonna say, let's hope he doesn't have a braking problem.
It's the horse's problem.
Well, that's how your hand goes.
Yeah, I just threw the spike.
As you're holding
Not
onto
bad.
them, looking into this wall of spikes, how do I do this? The Dragon Ball sort of like rides up next to you and goes, puts out his hand. You're gonna die before we get you there at this rate. Come on.
Are you gonna pull me over to your horse?
Yes.
I grab his hand. What's your horse's name?
Charlie.
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 As he leans over, he goes, "Right, Charlie, you're gonna have to work a bit harder today," and like rubs, like sort of like tousles her mane.
Oh.
Wait a second. I've. Josh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bless the horse.
Oh, bless the horse.
Okay, you walk by and you touch the horse and cast bless.
If you're working with an extra load, you should have a bit of extra strength.
Not that heavy, guys.
As you bless the horse's mane magically braids itself with these small flowers at the end, and these vines curl up
Oh.
its legs from its hoofs. And then
Didn't know I could do
looks,
that.
looks
Let's
over you and
fuck with
goes,
that nerd, don't you think?
It's permission
this will be a thing.
to force.
And then fires off, and as he fires off, the braids, some of the braids like loosen, and like the flowers fly out, but not all of them, and like some of the small vines like rip off, but some of them are still present.
Still got the vibes.
Still got
I
the
guess we'll this next time.
menacing vibes, and he just fucking full sends it away.
I like rip onto him with all my strength.
Actually, yeah, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
But
my God.
all of this man's sword.
I should have blessed you too.
No.
Not one.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I should have
No, 3 to
fucking blessed you too.
We're killed by
Yeah,
the horse.
you tumble off backwards, and he immediately fucking stops like 10 feet away.
You didn't
Long
tell me
journey.
you were gonna start charging.
He just puts his hand down behind him, pulls you back up, and then full sends it off. You don't have to make a check this time.
Okay, I can grab on in
They
10.
hate us. They hate us.
We're so annoying.
You guys behind hear the elvish person go.
I like her. And she's
Time to go, Thal.
suspicious though.
And she pretty much the other two full send it after him as well.
Right. I'm on Husker.
I'm not in horse form yet, so I just.
I'm on Husker.
Just
No,
waiting for the
Okay,
show.
well.
Husker starts running. That's what you meant by this is my horse.
I do. I try to bid you to get on my shoulders. Like, come on,
I trust the seed. You sure you
Get
want to
on.
do that?
get on.
You asked for it.
I crouch down. Get on.
I get on.
What's your strength,
Okay.
mother? What's your strength total, Husker?
It's bad.
I want you to know that I'm not actually getting on. Like, I'm very much holding back.
It's 12, but I do want a wild shape as soon as I feel like I'm gonna
Okay.
buckle.
Yeah, no, you pretty much do. Like you can only carry like 180 pounds, and that's like half of what he
Wow.
weighs without his stuff.
Big beef unit.
So you start climbing on, and you're immediately about to buckle, so you just jump into a horse.
Yep.
You luckily end up on the back and not somewhere else. And then you take off.
Grateful.
And what we'll do actually, we'll end the session there because I don't want to get too far without Joe.
Yeah.
There's
So
Joe.
we'll end the session. It's only a little bit early. It's only like half an hour earlier than we normally would, so it's not a big deal. But
Joe.
hopefully in 2 weeks when Gregor has returned, you guys will be on your way to the Lake of Twisted Fates
Sounds safe.
in the
That
very
sounds
north
nice.
of the city.
Not only that, we're going there with owner people.
Heck yeah.
You're the only one who has a problem with that.
Yeah, we're cool
Yes.
with them.
We don't give a
Okay,
shit.
apparently.
Fine with Onir. We don't care.
You just talked the Bible of the forbidden religion, like, interesting.
I feel like we're like gonna react the same way to every religion in the whole campaign. We're just gonna be, sweet. Cool.
Yeah, we don't care. That was the only one that cares.
Thal, you
Multi
racist.
religious.
Gregor might care. We'll see.
Gregor might care.
I feel like you
It's hard
will.
to say.
I feel like you'll be happy if the half-orc man's around.
But it was fun.
It was fun. I
It
missed
was. Thank you for the
Um,
session.
Hopefully we get the 404 error corrected by next time.
Fingers crossed.
And we'll see everyone then.
Adios.
Remember to like,
Bye-bye.
share with
Subscribe.
subscribe with your friends, share it to the people. Also, if you want to, join the Discord where Iona puts up a recap every week. Usually, she didn't miss it this week, but she'll be on that right after the session, I'm sure. What's the
Call out.
is it just Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, join the Discord if you'd like. At least you're there, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Adios. Bye.